Alright, hello everybody. Maybe I did forget to press go live. You don't know that. Maybe you're incredibly right. Maybe I was talking to myself for 2 minutes. Don't worry about that. Don't pay attention to that. I was reading your chat messages anyways, so it was good. That's what I was using the time for. Alright, well welcome everybody. We'll get started soon here. Hey Rag, how's it going? I was right before I hit go live, I was like, wait a minute, and I answered Steve's question. So Steve, I want to tell you that if you are looking for new content from yesterday, runs 3, like day 3 to day like 7 is almost all new content. I think there was one day in there, might have been day 6, that didn't have anything new, but the rest of it was absolutely just kick-ass, all new information. It was fantastic. The blueprinting cannot be stopped. We're going to give it about a couple more minutes here, maybe 2 more minutes. Just so we can get everybody situated. Everyone, I already mentioned it, but I was muted. Go grab your waters. Hydrate or dehydrate, folks. Go get your diet sodas of some kind. Those are the only drinks we allow here. Let me get my YouTube live control panel set up so I can make sure my stream is nice and healthy for everything. Hello, Bob. Cyber, King, Karen, Brian, Haladin, Alexander, Unfortunate. It's going to be a lot of names to say. I don't know if I can say everybody's name. No, water's great, Soli. That's what we drink. Water and diet sodas. Those are the only things that we consume here. You'll get something else to drink then? Good call. Good call, King Lars. We need that. Hey, Lucky, Henrik, Alexis. Henrik, I do apologize. You messaged me in the Discord about getting my system log from the game to look into why the steps were messed up, and I didn't send it to you. However, I did see a post where someone mentioned me, and they were saying that potentially because I ended my run in the servants' quarters, it might have been because of that. I don't know if that's true. Also, this happens. I'm gonna be quiet. Check this out. I might include this in a YouTube video later. This might just be the credits scene, but if you stay at the menu long enough, this pops up. Which is really cool. I'm not going to include this one in the YouTube video right now, but you guys remember how I was saying I made that like trailer info or trailer for my channel? I was working on some of that. I'm definitely going to include some of the shots from this in my intro thing, because it's just so cool. How many hours will we have of stream? It is currently 3:51 p.m. I'm thinking we could get to about 7 p.m. Maybe. So maybe 3 hours worth of runs? We'll see how it turns out. Thank you, Jay. You're right, Rag. It is kind of like eerie looking, but it's cool. It's like very pleasant. Blueprints is secretly a racing game, and this is an idle animation of the racing mansion. Now, Cyber, does that make us all racist because we're playing a racing game? Oh, the playtesters made it in here. That's pretty cool. I would have loved to have been a playtester for this game. Make it 4 hours. Why not 6? Because I'm also going to stream tomorrow, and as much as I love playing games and streaming, 12 hours, and then another 4 hours, and then another probably 6 hours tomorrow. That's a lot of streaming in a short amount of time. Tomorrow we start at 12:30 afternoon PST. Only the driver is racist, the passengers are not. I do need to look up who Christopher Manson is. I assume it's a dedicated friend. Okay. Well, with that, We're gonna get started on day 8 of our run, so let me get the YouTube intro going here. Alright everybody, and welcome back for another episode of Blueprints. We're getting started on day 8 of our run. He wrote a book, Maze, which is very like this in tone. Oh, okay. Nice little tidbit of information there. I didn't recognize who that was. Day 8. We still have some things to do. The demo of this from you is why I love seeing this game. Also, Raw Fury helped one of your favorite games 2 years ago, Cassette Beast? I don't know what Cassette Beast is, but if Raw Fury was involved, there's a good chance it was a solid work. Raw Fury does not mess around with bad things. So, first things first, the foundation we have discovered is permanent. It will stay in this spot no matter what for the rest of this run. Interesting. I don't know what this means, but I'll figure something out with it. Next, we need to go get our outer room. Nice, Sherry. Didn't there used to be a letter for the allowance? There was a letter the first time we got the allowance, and it's basically the guy saying, I'm still here on the grounds taking care of some minimal stuff. Before we open this up, what do we want to do today? What do we want to do on day 8? We could try for another 45 room challenge, but I don't want to try that again. I don't want to go for a 45 room challenge until we're actually doing that. Rumpus room, I like that for lore. We need to get the study. I like the idea of working towards the chess pieces. So here's some things we can focus on. A boiler, so we can empty the reservoir. The chess thing is probably going to be our main focus because I want to get past that puzzle. We also need to get power to the lab. That's a solid one as well. We need to get power to the lab. So that's kind of our goal then. So what are we going to get here? And because of that, we'll probably start off with a tool shed. Oh, classrooms would be fun too because there was an infinity sign for room 8 and it added 8 classrooms. So I'm curious to see what happens if we ever get that again. We also have a showroom that we've never seen. There's a handful of rooms we haven't seen at all yet, like getting things like the attic. The library would have more books for us to check out. But anyways, I think we're just going to start with the tool shed. I don't think this is going to be our shelter run. Actually, we'll just do tool shed. Hey, a sledgehammer and a metal detector. Fantastic pulls so far. You've never seen the shelter, Soul? It was in the demo. Like a lot in the demo. It was in every one of the demos. Why was 6 afraid of 7? Because 7 had extra genitalia? No, it was because 7, 8, 9. Okay, now let's kick off the run for the day and see how we get started with our days. Bedroom, hallway, and a den. I like the idea of a den first. You have a magnifying glass and a workshop, but no metal detector. I'm in so much pain. We really did get so, like, just lucky getting all of that lined up how it was. Just watched the 12-hour stream. I hope you guys enjoyed that. That was a hell of a fun time. And I'm honestly having a blast. Ooh, a coat check. Not a bad spot for a coat check, if I'm being honest. The hallway is pretty good, too. But a coat check's pretty solid. We haven't even used the coat check yet, and it's in such a good spot that we could probably get back to easily. You know what? Why don't we save it in case we get it later on in the run, even though we've been coming back outside so many times? Let's just take our hallway right here. Your laptop can't handle the game, so you're living it through me right now. There is an achievement for making every contraption. See, that's the thing. There are... How many achievements in this game? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 16. There's 11 hidden achievements and then the rest. What did I put in the coat check last time? We never actually used it. Day 9 is going to have so many hallways. It really is. There's going to be a lot of them. And it would have been smart to actually go to the den first. What's beeping in here? A coin! My shekels. Okay. Wow. Wow. What? An office right now? I mean... It's fantastic, but I don't think I want it right now. Here's my question. If I take the office now, I don't have to spread money yet, but I get another room upgrade. And we do have a gym already covered in our den over there. And this gives us the office that we need for the chess puzzle that we're working on right now. So I do like the idea of getting it early on. Yeah, let's just do it. I've never had an office this close to the front before. That's just so random. Now the real question is, we get a gym out of it. We're not going to spread the money because, and someone please correct me if I'm wrong, but we get more money if there's more rooms in the house, right? Isn't that how the office works? You might be able to craft and check the burning glass. I think checking it, yeah. We'll go ahead and go in here. Okay, so I need to wait. We won't run the money yet. We do know our safe code. Oh, wait, there was no upgrade disc, was there? Let me just exit out of here. Interesting. Is there only an upgrade disc once per run inside here? I did want to turn on the computer, though, now that it's active. That was the goal there. More rooms equals more money. Okay, well, we can play off of that. I could do the payroll. Payroll has actually already been run for the week. Because we haven't rolled over to a new week yet. Alright, let's craft up from here. Once you use an upgrade disc, it's gone forever. Okay. Another hallway, huh? Actually, I'm probably going to take the pantry here. The guest bedroom's not bad. Actually, no, that's a great spot for the guest bedroom, because the hallway right there, we're still a safe avenue. Let's take the guest bedroom and not come back to this path. Or, now that I think about it, we're going to want to come back to the office. There was a letter in there, Soul, but we've already read that letter. Is it a new week yet? It is not a new week yet. It's not connected yet? Oh, I need to log into the terminal. Thank you. Thank you. Saw something yellow. Okay, well, hold on. Let's take a hallway here first, just in case we want to have a better connection for coming back to the office later. We can do dead ends on this side of the house and play off of this side of the house more so. Okay, so here's what we need to do. I need to go to the computer, and I need to actually log into the terminal. Make sure it's logged in with Swanson G. What day of the week is it? Sunday? That is a good question, actually. As soon as you said it, I realized I don't know what day of the week it is on here. Okay, so now we're connected. Let me log out of here. Okay. The yellow thing in here, by the way, is just the stand that holds the gym. I remember someone also mentioned they might have seen a key inside one of these safes. What you probably saw was this little yellow bit right here. Let's go try to spend some of our dead ends over here. And then play off the left side of the house. Especially because we have a guaranteed 3-room access with the foundation right here. So, I would like to play off of that, if possible. Our gym, and a coin. Get the money started up. Alright, what have we got for the corner over here? Bedroom, billiards, and a closet. It's 2 items and it's a dead end. We'll probably take the closet here, but bedroom is also solid. If day 1 is Saturday, then we're on Sunday right now. Okay, good to know. I mean, billiard room is keys. We don't have any keys right now. That could be useful. The closet, I think we should just, I don't know. Hold on. Let me think about it for a second. I'm going to come back to the office later on. That is the goal. The billiard room, I'd rather take a dead end here. We already have a path up. I'd rather take a dead end and just close it off. We specifically said we want dead ends on this side so we can play off this side of the house. I know a lot of you guys are probably like, why'd he choose that? Well, they have some reasons why. But I'm just trying out a different little strategy here. Okay, another hallway is pretty solid. Yeah, I'm fine. This is going to be really funny. We're just going to keep getting hallways. I know, we've never triggered the bedroom closet. We will eventually one day. Okay, so hallway. Yeah, give me another hallway. Too many hallways? Unfortunate, there's no such thing as too many hallways. Especially, could you imagine if we get the hall pass again from the classroom? What have we got in here? A hallway? Oh. Ooh, a nook. A security room is cool. We're going to get a security room. Secret passage, it's just betrayal at the house on the hill. We're going to take the security... Well, we're going to take the nook. I want the key. There's better places for a security room. Let's take the nook here and just go ahead and move forward. If we do storeroom, it's a full dead end, and that only leaves us with this path up, so I'd like to have something on both sides. Remember how I just said I don't want to try for the 46-room challenge? I kind of want to try for it. Like, we have such a good start. We're not going to play around that, though. If we get the option for it, we're going to play for the chess pieces. There are too many hallways. Hallways only function as a single piece. Well, the thing is if we stop crafting hallways, eventually it'll fix our run. Because hallways only get added if you craft one. So as long as we don't draw the hallways, they'll reset. Nick, we have the pictures in this room already. In fact, we have the bottom word is safes. We do need to get whatever the pictures are in this hallway. I don't have that letter yet, but we have almost every other letter. The nurse's station, the parlor, and the chapel. Pretty good spot for the chapel, personally. Not a great spot for the nurse's station. So I say we take the chapel here. The parlor would be nice for the gyms, but the chapel goes up. And here's what we're going to do. We're going to play from the chapel right now and see what happens. We're going to spend our money going in here once. And then we'll backtrack. I don't mind spending the little bit of money right now. The chapel's name is Dave. Okay. A storeroom, a billiard room, and a greenhouse. I like the idea of the greenhouse. I like the idea of a storeroom right here. I might take the storeroom here. Greenhouse cost a gem, and we can get more green rooms, but in the future, that's going to give us what? The courtyard, the patio, the veranda. All of those rooms cost a lot of gems. So we have to play around that. The greenhouse is still watered, so it's going to have extra gems in it, if I remember correctly. It'll have gem flowers, right? Oh, see, you guys are on the same board with me. Let's give it a shot and find out. It's still watered in there. Beautiful. Okay, so the pump room is just like game-winning pretty much, huh? Is that what I'm noticing? So, first off, we have dig spots, but we can't activate those. Let's get our 2 gems. Is the shovel guaranteed in the greenhouse? That's twice now it's been in the exact same spot. Got coins. We got a coin. We got another gem flower. We don't have a lever this time. There's no way that that shovel's guaranteed, but still, that's really nice. I really enjoy that. And then we've already read our notes from in here, so now we backtrack. No, I'm just lucky. I'll take it, honestly. Ooh, the courtyard. No. Spare green room, guest bedroom. Ah, it's tough. It's tough. We don't want to take the courtyard here. It's a waste of the courtyard. I don't think greenhouse can spawn on the left side. Loose note was about journaling. Was there a loose note in there that I didn't read about? Should I backtrack, David? I'll go read a note if I didn't read it in there. Remember the print screen with the good spots in the house to put green rooms? Oh, that's right. I don't remember what this is. I need to, like, actually tack that one up on the wall or something. I'm going to do something crazy here, and I think I'm going to take the guest bedroom. And we're just going to play off the left side. This seems a little odd, but I just want to see if I can do it. I do see a key in here. That's a solid pull. What's left for music sheets? We figured out almost everything for the music sheets. We need music sheets. Let me check my notes real quick. One-handed media. Hello, I am new here. I play video games one-handed due to your disability. Can you show me the accessibility options for the game before you start to play? Sure, we'll take a look real quick. Game settings, accessibility. There is color assist mode. The above features are currently being developed and tested and will be included in a forthcoming update. This is a priority for us, so thank you for your patience. So there's a control rebind, which I imagine could support someone who has to play with one hand. Widescreen, we don't care about widescreen people. They're not... Accessibility for widescreen people, blah, who cares? Colorblind assist mode, obviously. So, one-handed media, it is unfortunate that they do not have that in the game for you right now, but hopefully it gets in there soon so you could get started on your runs of this game. Alright, now we're going to head down to the Nook. Yeah, that's another thing. Steve, you pointed out exactly what I was thinking about. Both of my chapel are dead-end rooms, so I don't want to risk... I don't go back into the chapel now, right? Like, I'm not going back in there and spending all my money randomly. Okay. 2. See, one-handed you being here is the perfect time for all of us to go into the Discord politely, to go into the Discord and say, hey, do you guys have an estimated time about accessibility updates that are coming out? Even though they said it's a priority, we're not going to harass anybody, but it would be cool to ask them and be like, hey, is there any timeline for this? If we get the Nook, we should get that note. All right, we will see. I do only have 2 doors, but, I mean, we're doing plenty good here. We got so many rooms to craft. What do I need to do, though? I'm checking my notes. We need the letter from in this room, which is a bridge and a bride, so that's the letter G. So now all the way across, we have 8 safes. So this row right here, from all the paintings, spells E-I-G-H-T, so 8 safes. Those are the letters we have so far. What's widescreen for? Widescreen is for people who buy those $4,000 monitors that are super widescreen and take up an entire desk, and then they go, wah, no game supports my weird fucking scale ratio. And I go, no one cares. I have a friend who I grew up with that had like a 70-inch widescreen monitor on his desk that his dad bought him, and he would always just get angry about stuff that like didn't go with the game, and I'm like, that's your fault, man. Like, you're the one with the special monitor. Like, you can't be upset about this. Alright, so we've got our key here, and we've got our gym. Alright, let's head back down to our final path over here. I'm okay with another dead end there. And now we play up. We play up from this hallway. This is our source of our run. We got a pantry, a parlor, and a spare green room. We probably should take a parlor. With the micro? What's the micro? I don't understand how they prefer widescreen over VR. I've just never understood widescreen monitors for people. Everything is stretched and looks weird. You found my channel due to this game and you were looking forward to playing the game currently. It's free for people who have PlayStation Plus Extra. Okay, well, I don't know what it's like for controller settings. Give me a second and we'll take a quick peek at it. I can't imagine. I don't know how you navigate your controls. When widescreen meant 16:9, yeah. Let me see real quick. If I go to my game settings and I go to controls, I don't... Oh, it's only going to show me... Yeah, it's not going to show me controls. Okay. Soft toggle or hold? Is there a soft toggle? I want to make it soft toggle. I don't want to hold it. Okay. Well, we're coming in here. Oh, look, a magnifying glass. When did leaves start hanging during the room choices? I think it's because we took greenhouse. Because we took greenhouse, which someone was saying, right? Well, it would, Soul. It would normally have keyboard and mouse only, right? But this game's coming out on PlayStation. It's like they were saying, One-Handed Media was saying, like, it's PlayStation Plus is free. 3 items in one room? Yeah, so anyways, we took the greenhouse, and because we're more likely to draw green rooms now, that's why we have the green planters hanging down, which is beautiful. So let's take a look at our puzzle. Gems are in both the black box and the white box. Well, this box is lying. It's a liar box. Because gems can only be in one box. So you're not telling the truth. Gems are in both the blue box and the black box. You are also lying. You're a liar box. Gems are not in the white box or the blue box, which means you're telling the truth. Which means you're a liar, you're a liar, you're a truther. Gems are not in the white or blue box. That's true, so if they're not in the white box or the blue box, they must be in the black box. I'll take my 2 gems, please. See ya. Anything else going on in this room? I don't think so. Look, I'm not trying to toot my own horn here, but you guys know that, like, sometimes it's fun to kind of watch you all freak out over this, right? I don't normally make content for myself, but, sometimes it's kind of fun to screw with you guys when it comes to these boxes. Not all platforms. It's not on Android, iOS, or Switch. Okay, that's fair. I got an upgraded parlor, 3 gems per box now. That's pretty solid. Should we take the pantry here? I feel like we should. It'll give us access to the foundation. I don't want to take the secret passage because I don't think we need to risk getting stuck there. I'd rather take the pantry and go up. We'll take our apple and our coins. Do we need a letter from here? No, we do need the letter for this room, though. Logic error, why can't you just pull out the wind-up key? That's what I said, like, the first time I did this. The first time I did this, I was like, can I just, you know, pull open? Alright, we're going to connect to the foundation here. I was like, can't I just pull the key back out and open the other boxes with it? I'm sorry, Bob. This room had bridge? What do you mean? So there's an observatory, but I'd rather take the spare green room and get access to 2 more avenues. So let's take the spare green room here. Is there something in here? Oh, it's the coin over here in the corner. Okay. Oh, the word bridge and Bridget. Okay, I see. That wouldn't be a good sport of you if you cheated at the box puzzle game. You're not wrong. I still have no idea what's going on in here, but there is a dig spot in here. There's 2 dig spots. A coin. Alright. You made your spare room a bedroom, and sometimes the sleeping mask spawns in there. That's a pretty nice touch. A key. I want to be able to dig something up related to the room that I'm in. You know what I mean? Like, I want, like, specific things. Like, I want to get this room and dig it up, and it's like, you dug up a handle, and then put the handle on to lower that. It's locked, but we have plenty of keys. We have a garage, a coat check, and a billiard. Rough, huh? Well, none of these are very good, but we'll take the billiard. It makes the most sense. Actually, a garage for another 3 keys would be more logical than the billiard room for just some more keys, but the garage locks us in. I'm going to take the billiard room here. We'll try for 45. We're not aiming for 45. If we get it, we get it. But we're not stressing about it. Let's do some maths here. 12 is 12. 16 divided by 2 is 8. Easy peasy. 12 plus 2 is 14. Divided by 2 is 7. Alright, we're getting double ups now. Oh, okay. 4 plus 1 is 5. Plus 3 is 8. Minus 7 is 1. Times 18 is 18. Divided by 3 is 6. Alright, dude, the math's getting harder. Hey, we got a silver key. There's a way to go to the basement from the foundation. It's supposed to be some sort of control. I figured that it does get me down there. I just don't know how to get down there. There is a puzzle involving the foundation. It's a bit different compared to the other puzzles, though. Yeah, we'll have to figure that one out eventually. Alright. Could be a worse spot for the nurse's station. Greater chance of finding items in green rooms. Since we're more likely to draw green rooms, I say we take the veranda here. We take the veranda here. We have the sledgehammer. It's pretty solid. I'm beginning to think, yes, King Lars, the longer we play, the harder it's going to get, which seems pretty fun to me. Another key. My gut says he'll find the solution to the foundation by accident. That'd be pretty cool. Also, this run may not go very much further. I hope it does, but it doesn't seem like it's going to go much further so far. Use it soon, considering you don't have many options for expansion. Use what soon? Maybe just start clicking things in here? Well, the thing was in here, right? I was like, maybe we could pull one of these lanterns down and it would, like, adjust stuff. Or, I was like, maybe one of these wood pillars you could, like, knock out of the way. Oh, you're saying use the silver key soon. Yeah, that's a good idea. I probably will use the silver key on this next room. So, in here, I thought of a couple things since yesterday, right? Because I didn't really look into this room. So, we know that this thing is hanging on, like, a pulley system, and we know we have this center thing right here. Now, I did make a comment, like, what if we had, like, a sledgehammer to bash stuff down? But it doesn't seem like there's any spots that we could, like, hit to knock this loose. I don't see anything on the wood up there. And this right here, we can't go down, but I didn't see anything about, like, handles we could lift or anything like that. The lights, I thought maybe we could interact with the lights some way, but that doesn't seem to be the case either. Like, there's no interacting with them. The third one's all the way up there. We can't jump. We can't click on those things far away. And I also thought maybe I could have just reached up here, but there's nothing I can reach up here either. So, I don't know what else to do for this room. Obviously, I don't want any, like, revealing hints right now. If we really just, like, start to punish myself and I somehow manage to skip it a bunch of times, at that point, I would appreciate something, like a hey, you know. But I have a feeling we need to take this down underground to the basement area. Oh, since I have a shovel, keep out for the patio, the boudoir, and the archives. That's a good idea. Maybe a hidden button. Maybe there's an item I can use. I mean, I don't know what the other items are off the top of my head. They would work to bring this down. But we'll come back to it. We're not in a rush to beat the game. Special key. This seems like an okay spot for a silver key. Maybe we get a passageway. That'd be really nice. We got the archives. It's a little early for the archives. The Great Hall is kind of sketchy, but we do have... okay, this is tough. I like the idea of the Great Hall. The courtyard is also really good, but the Great Hall sends us north. The archives, it's too early to take the archives, as much as I would like it. I'm thinking there's a button as well. Courtyard is always left unlocked. I have a metal detector and 4 keys. Should we snuss out the Great Hall? I want to take the Great Hall here. I think we can do it, genuinely. Beep for me. Okay. Beep for me. Okay. Beep for me. Okay, so this is the loot room. Right here. This is the loot room. We know this much. What about you? One of these has nothing in it. Okay, so I should just open up the northern door first. That's the smart move. Open up this door, use a key, get an extra room. The aquarium's pretty solid. The hallway's pretty solid. The aquarium costs money, but has items in it usually. I like the idea of the aquarium, although another hallway tomorrow could be kind of funny. I'll take the aquarium, I think. It's better than the hallway. It's only a gym, and we have so many gyms. Now, before... gyms wouldn't trigger the metal detector? We're not going to open these up yet. We're going to play around these other rooms before we open the Great Hall doors. We can come back another time. Oh, the dig spot's always in here. Is there a guaranteed item out of this? Is there always a turnip in it? We got the broken lever. Okay, well... should we go back to the greenhouse? It's really far away. If we get a garage, we'll go to the greenhouse. If we get a garage, we'll go to the greenhouse. And we have to get power, too. Don't forget that. But we're not going right now. So here's what we want to do. Don't be locked. It's not locked. That's huge. Okay, this is amazing. The cloister here is pretty damn perfect. I kind of like the cloister here. It's actually perfect here. We're taking the cloister. I don't know why I'm looking at the other options as if they matter. Okay, we have a key card, so we're okay with security doors. We'll use a key here, I don't mind. Gymnasium, West Wing Hall. West Wing Hall is pretty great. There's a good chance we get a garage right here. I think we just take the West Wing Hall. That seems simple. Now, we'll go in here first to this side. Am I missing any of these letters? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm missing this room's letter. And we have to look in the aquarium when we go back. Okay. Nothing in here. Here's what I want, though. I don't want to get the garage right here, do I? Actually, I think this is probably our best bet at a garage. I think the garage can spawn from a north door. Actually, I don't think it can. I don't think a garage can spawn here. Let's see. Interesting spot for a security room, but the boudoir and the bedroom are even better. Actually, the bedroom is solid here. The garage has no north door, but it does have painting. Okay. Bedroom's pretty solid here. The boudoir is another gym, but we're doing okay on gyms. I think I'd rather just get something like an item from the bedroom. Maybe we get the sleeping mask or something like that. Security is another good call, because we only have 3 keys, and we could crank up. I feel like we could still get security elsewhere in a better spot. And I know that we have the key card, but I'm going to hold off, and I'm just going to craft the bedroom for now. And we'll go into the bedroom and see what we get. Nothing. I think they were of equal value to me, personally. We got a reroll dice, which is solid. We got an ivory die. If I go... Okay, so the middle was the door path here. If I go in here, do I lose a step and this door is still locked, right? We will get the pictures from here. The pictures in this room are rain and grain. So it's gate. G. G-A-T-E-S. So all the way across this row is G-A-T-E-S, so it's gates. It's still locked. It's free to enter since it's the bedroom. But if I walk into here, I'm going to have to use a key to open that up anyways, and I don't want to do that. It's beeping because we're getting the loot from those rooms right there. The beeping's not for this room. I checked. I don't see anything on the ground. So we're going to go back. It'd be cool if we could get a garage from here, but I don't think we can. I think the garage has to spawn in front of that tree. Right? I will use a key here. Just one. We got a patio. We got a dark room and a dining room. Oh, you know what? We're going to take the dining room, actually. I know the patio would be really good, but the dining room is just kind of better. Hey, Londagel. The dining room gives us the steps to backtrack and do some of the stuff we want, and then we can just get dinner. And we actually don't even need to... We can eat dinner right now. What do you pair with? A boiler room. What if we wait just a little bit? Because we're trying to get a boiler room. You're not even locked. That's great. Not a bad spot for a hallway. Not a bad spot for the hallway at all. And we will have lots of hallways tomorrow. Yeah, I'm taking the hallway here. If you're locked, I'm not going to open you yet. You're locked. We're not opening this one yet. We can always come back. We can always come back. That's not a problem. Now, we are on 7, right? Oh, we already have everything. No, I have not figured out the foundation. We just got it on our last run yesterday. I sense money. Give me my shekel. It's locked. I'm okay with using a key here. I probably should check the cloister first, though, to see if it's still locked. Okay. I'm willing to not use a key here, and I would rather use the key in the cloister, because if this is just unlocked by chance, or a security door, it's better. Hallway hell for tomorrow? That's right, Kamakiku. It's going to be a blast tomorrow. We're going to save dinner. We can always come back and eat it whenever we need to. We don't have to eat right away. I'd rather check the cloister. Ooh, these paintings. Clock and tie. Time and time. So it's M? No. Tie and time? Right? Is that not M? Is it tie and time? Okay, it is M. And we are in 1, 2, well, 9, 8, 7. 2, 7 is M. Wait, so what was this one? Pine and spine. So it's S. Okay. Well, back into the cloister we go. We do know, since we bypassed, right, we've got other knowledge. I know it's not going to be in this series, but since we've bypassed, like, the first 7 days, we will activate our secret entrance that we learned from reading about in the hovel to get in here. 6 extra steps from a turnip is pretty solid. How would it be funny if you have a run of mostly hallways? I'm going to do that off camera. I'm just going to have runs where I craft nothing but hallways. Mr. Nogula, if you are reading this, it seems the day has finally come and the cloister is at last getting some much overdue maintenance. I have left you a literal token of appreciation to serve as positive reinforcement, which should grant you a bit of extra spending money each day while working on the estate. We have learned from our dealings with your predecessor that it is much cheaper in the long run to be generous. Mrs. Babbage. But we want to see too? What do you want to see, Soli? No, I meant, sorry, yeah, you're talking about the hallway thing. I'm saying, like, I would go farm as many hallways as possible, and then start upstream and be like, oh, hey guys, and then every room I draft would just be a hallway. I would just have, like, 700 hallways in the draft pool. And you guys would be like, what the hell is going on? Also, it's not locked. We saved ourselves a key. We got 2 security doors. Where did I learn to open this again? To get into the cloister... Oops, excuse me 1 second. My apologies. Okay. So, to get inside the cloister, the way it works is you unlock the hovel in your outside room out here, the outer room, and in the hovel there is some notes that you can read about, and the notes show you that you can press these 2 little buttons right here. They're secret buttons, but if you click here and you click here, it lowers this and you can get inside there, which is really cool. Also, we would like a security room, so before we draft any of those, I think we're going to work our way down. It uses a key. Those 2 rooms don't use a key, and we have to use a key here, so this is fine. Okay, the tunnel is kind of okay for getting a 45-room challenge. We could just draft the tunnel and run straight down and come back. What do you guys think? Tunnel, something else? We've never been in a tunnel before. I think this is perfect for the tunnel. I'm gonna take it here. Yo, the tunnel looks cool as hell. Do we have this room? Yes, we do. Okay, there's a dig spot in the tunnel. Nothing of interest. Boo, tunnel sucks, tunnel sucks. It's unlocked. We got a boudoir in a tunnel. I think we take another tunnel, right? Since we're going for... Yeah, we take a tunnel here. This makes the most sense. Double tunnel, double tunnel. Dude, what could you imagine what a loop this would be? If we get like a full tunnel run and we just like run through all these open doors? Alright, which sign are we in at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do I have 5? I need 4 and 3 in the middle. So we're already good on these. Another dig spot. Another turnip. Loving the steps here. Okay, now, here's where we hope we get a room like the courtyard. I couldn't have asked for anything better than the courtyard here. This is a perfect use of it. Literally, hands down, perfect pick. Let's see. Yeah, B-roll footage. It'd be great B-roll footage. I could just run down the hallway of endless tunnels, but we need more tunnels for that. Could you imagine if you got a tunnel from the hallway and just built a tunnel all the way straight to the antechamber? That's weird. Something is missing? Lana Gel, what's missing? Without it being a crazy spoiler. If it's a crazy spoiler, don't worry about it. Courtyard, though. Perfect. Alright, now we've made it on a rank 4 green belt. Okay. Appreciate it, Lana Gel. Thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4. What are the paintings in this room? We are outside, so there are no pictures in this room. Damn it. I forget about that sometimes. Alright, well, let's dig. A turnip. Damn. Some coins. Smash open the chest, please. 3 more gems. Will not say no to that. Another dig spot. Another coin. And then something beeped. It's probably this key. Dude, the game is winnable when you have the metal detector. It makes so much sense. Okay, well now let's go down. Give me the lavatory. Ah, ooh, okay. I'm not opposed to the utility closet, actually. I'm not opposed to the... No, we want the gymnasium and the dark room for later. This is a great dead-end spot, and it's not a bad spot for the utility closet. We also needed this, right? Yeah. Fish and fur. Tree and... I don't know. Rod and... line and pine. No. Oh, it's a road. Thank you, thank you. Okay, you guys just knew it was rod and road, because I'm looking at this and I'm like, that's 2 trees. I see that there's a road on it now, so it's rod and road. So, this is the letter A. So now we have crack. We have crack 8 safes. So crack 8 safes. Alright, cool. Now, here's what we got to do. Keycard entry system. We don't want to turn it off yet, do we? Because if we turn it off... Actually, does it matter if we turn it off? I can't remember. We're supposed to leave it on. Leave it on, right? We're supposed to leave it on. Actually, no. It's better to turn it off, right? We have the key card? You know what? No, because now if we get the security room, we don't have to worry about shutting the power off. Understood. Yeah. Getting the key card completely negates that lever. You never need to worry about it. Understood. Okay. What have we got over here? I kind of want to redraw here. I kind of hate that I want to redraw here. But I don't think... I think we need something that goes up. Go for a redraw here? Good redraw spot? Alright, let's see what happens. The boudoir. And the... Okay, honestly? No, it's a waste of the dark room. We can't use the dark room right here. There's better. The boudoir, though, is perfect. I'll take the boudoir. It's literally what we were looking for. Lucky, you were asking why I always turn the power off for the dark room. The thing about the dark room is you have to draft the room before that power switch even matters. So if you turn the power on for the dark room, and then you draft the dark room and you walk into it, you still have to go back to the utility closet and flip the switch off and back on, because the power will flicker no matter what. If you've crafted the room already, then you can come over here to the utility closet, and once you turn it on, it's good. But if you get the utility closet before you craft the dark room, you always have to come back and hit the button no matter what. So that's what we're playing off of. There's another gym in here for me. Christmas safe. Christmas safe. Okay. Anything else in here for me? Doesn't look like it. No items up here. No items over here. Hey, the sleeping mask. The first time you enter each bedroom with the sleeping mask, gain 5 steps. Ooh. Well, we gotta use keys. I think we take the drawing room here. I think we have to take the drawing room here. It gets us back on the wall. Yeah, I need to leave and come back into the boudoir. The gym? Nah, I gotta take the drawing room because it puts us back on the east wing of the house. And then if we get on the east wing of the house, we can go back north and meet up with everything. Let's take the drawing room. We're going to have to come back to the utility closet, so we're not going to worry about walking in and out of this room just yet. The gym power is off, but I didn't like the location of it, personally. We need to get our safe right here. I always forget the combination to this one. What was it, 1504? Was there a dig spot in the boudoir? I did not see one. 1904. I typed in 15 and that worked. Yeah, the orientation made it issue. Bob's being hit with heavy lag. Who's doing that to Bob? Upgrade disc. There's no upgrade disc in here. This is a drawing floor plan in case you were wondering. If that's what you happen to have seen. On the shelf. Which shelf? King Lars, something is up? What are you guys talking about? The dig spot is from the fish, right? What do you mean? You guys are confusing me. I don't know what's going on. Also, upgrade disc on the shelf. The sink on the drawing room doesn't have a drain. That's true. Oh, it looked like an upgrade. Okay, okay. Gotcha, gotcha. Alright, well, let's see what we can get from here. Commissary. Commissary. Commissary's perfect. The aquarium hit. The fish tank had shown secret dig spots in certain rooms. Yes, but which rooms did it show it in? We're taking the commissary, by the way. Hold on, let me check my screenshots. Because I took a picture of all of those from the aquarium. One was in the patio. We know this. One was in the archives. One pointed to the laundry room. There was not... Was there one in the boudoir? It was the bedroom, and there was nothing in the bedroom that showed anything. Remember, remember how we kept looking at the bedroom, and everyone was like, "We don't see anything." I need to get the study. Is what I need to get. I need the study for the chess pieces, and then hold on. Let me tell you what we have so far for our chess pieces that we need to cover. I wrote them all down. I made stars next to them. We need a nook for the rook. That's covered. We need a parlor. We have a parlor. We need a chapel. We have a chapel. We need a security room. We have a security room. We need an observatory. That's the other option for the night. Then we need a rumpus room for the bishop. We don't need that or the observatory. Then we have the office. If we get the study, we can go complete the other one. It wasn't all dig spots. The archives is just a cabinet key that I need to look for. Yeah, I do need more keys. Hopefully the commissary has keys for us. There's extra coins. Please have keys. Yes! There's keys in here. Oh my god, keys are 10 apiece? Yikes. Okay, we're not buying keys yet. Holy shit. Why is it so expensive? $10 for a key? We're holding off. We can come back and buy it if we need to, but I'm holding off. For now. Dark room? Dark room, we backtrack. We're safe. Solid dark room. I don't have the security room yet. That's true. We don't have the security room yet. Thank you. I know we could take the rumpus room. But like the dark room is just so much better. I can't go for the rumpus room yet. I know we could get past it. I know rumpus has the chess piece. Hold on. The rumpus room would have extra money for purchasing the keys. That's true. But the dark room is in such a good spot. I have to take the dark room here. I'm sorry. I can't. Because here's the other reason I have to take the dark room here, right? It's because it saves us a ton of backtracking. If we were to get the dark room up here, we were going to have to come back all the way. And here's the other thing, we've already seen the day 2 cutscene for the rumpus room, so we're not really missing out that much. Alright, we're not missing out on too much. I know it prevents us from getting to the next one, which kind of sucks. But I do want to... Dude, if we get the rumpus room as our next room, I'm going to laugh so hard. I got the 2 days of Alazar. Manifest the rumpus room immediately. What do we get? We got a gym. Damn it, I actually need keys. Don't be locked. It's locked. Don't be locked. Oh, it's double locked. Ah. Okay. Should we go north first, or should we go here first? What do you guys think? What do you guys think we should aim for? Go up first? Jafar says 1 up. Soul says up. Someone else says up. Most people are saying up. Up it is. We got a security room. That's pretty big. That's quite big. I'll go in here. Yes, that's huge. Alright, let's see what we've got inside. View the estate inventory. 1 gem, 2 keys, and 1 coin. What? We've missed 2 keys? Oh. The Great Hall. 1 gem, 2 keys, and a coin. Understood. Are you locked? You're locked. We can gain access to this room. We don't need a key for it. We can go back to the cloister. We're fine. We could possibly not spend a key on this room. That's also safe. That's a safe, good bet. Crank up security doors. Good call, good call. Is it time to trigger the office? Not yet, because that's a lot of backtracking. Keycard system. Keycard system settings. Set security level high. We want as many doors as possible. I'm going to open the security door in here before leaving. Don't you worry about that. And then we'll log this one into the terminal, because why not? What if for some reason we get to do it today? Swanson G. Yeah, we can log into the other terminal to spread money. I don't know why I said that's a lot of backtracking. That was completely wrong. Like, I said it, and then I was like, why did I say that? That's not true. We got a rumpus room. I think we should take the rumpus room. Personally, I think it's a good spot for it. Medium BS. This is the first security door we've seen. Actually, Jafar, we have a security door here and a security door here. So technically this is our third one. It's rumpin' time. Please stop saying Swanson G. It bothers my brain. I have to. The very first time I got to the password ever, I called it Swanson G, and I was so proud of myself. And it was wrong because it was Swan Song. So I have to stick with Swanson G. It's the equivalent of my bathroom play. Like the hating on the sink. Alzara, what have you got for me? Alright, I'll be quiet so we can listen to what he has to say.
And, as it was foretold, I am awakened at the sound of a dropping coin. You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara. And I suspect you wish me to look into your future. The image is becoming clear.
This is different.
I see the darkened cloud of ruin, familiar to us both, now decrepit, run down, and in disrepair. I see 8 red envelopes, resting upon 8 pedestals. And in these 8 envelopes, I see 8 letters penned by 8 different hands. 8 letters of which you will only ever find and read 7. Just like the art hanging on the walls of these rooms, there is a letter missing. What you have heard here has been foreseen by the great Alzara. Until the dawn of the following day, I will have nothing more to say.
Pedestals underground could be a cool option. Also, are you guys picking up on the implication that he says there are 8 letters penned by 8 different hands? Meaning that there are 8 letters written by 8 different people. And then he says, of only which you will find 7. That means I'm going to write a red letter. I'm writing a red letter. Also, Swanson G, if you're asking what it means to me, hold on. We already have this letter. Fuck, I forgot the letter from the security room. If you're wondering what the Swanson G letter for me is, then it would be, it's like the equivalent of calling someone like your G, like your homie. They're like, hey, yo, that's Swanson G right there. Like, that's my guy, you know? That's what it sounds like in my head to me. Or you won't ever find the last letter? Lies! Okay, so, here's a theory, what we can do. We can get possibly connected to the security room. We have to go back to the cloister. We have steps in the dining room. We get 5 steps from here. We get 5 steps from here if we ever go back this way. Let me see. I'm not picking on anybody in particular, but that's 3 of you now that has spelled the word riding with 2 T's, but riding only has 1 T in it. It just seems odd because 3 of you have done it so far. I don't know why you're putting 2 T's in it. It just looks, it's enough to stand out. Get the key at the commissary, go to cloister and buy some keys on the way. I haven't eaten dinner yet. Triple T's, holy shit. Kamakiku's got it. Alright. Do we go to the commissary, buy keys, and run back up to the rumpus room? No, we go to the cloister first. We go to the cloister first. We go back. We go back at this point. What are the pictures in this room? Plain and pain. So it's L. No, and that's why I'm not picking on you guys. I know a lot of people here, English is not their first language. We have a lot of people watching here who English is not their primary language. Like I said, I was genuinely not making fun. It was just odd that 3 of you typed it all within like 15 messages and you all spelled it with 2 T's. And I was like, that's really like just funny. Not in like a make fun of you way, just like a coincidence way. How many keys will it let you buy? I could currently buy 3 keys technically. I'm gonna buy 1 key, 2 key, and I'm gonna save it for later. And we're gonna go back to the cloister. Or we use a key. No, we go to the cloister. That's the smart thing to do. Which one should we do first? Let's save this door for whatever reason. Just in case. Let's do this one first. I mean, we're gonna take the passageway. However, comma, the locksmith is also really good here. in a sense. You know what? The passageway is safer. It's safer. It is. We just have to take... I know we could get the locksmith here and get extra keys, which would be the smart thing to do, but the passageway gives us a better chance at getting the 46-room challenge. So let's do this. I know we said we weren't playing around that guaranteed, but it's not terrible. And it gets us back into the security room and it loops us. Don't be locked. It's locked. Shit. It does get the power connected as well to the dark room and security, so... You're unlocked. We got a boiler room. We got a boiler room in a perfect spot. I just need the study. If I get the study, we can complete. I can go eat dinner now. We're not going to go eat dinner yet, because we might need to get back outside. We will need to get back outside, actually. All I need is the study. If I get the study, we can solve the chess puzzle in the basement. Oh, the lab would be good, too. I'm going to get the... dude, we're drawing a lab right here. I know it. I'm calling it. Right now, it's a lab. Give me the lab. Give me the lab. Oh, shit. Okay. Well, it's a good spot for the planetarium, to say the least. Well, you're right, King Lars. We do get the 30 steps if we go eat, but we don't have to go back there yet. No lab. Planetarium is fine. We tried. We're not taking either one of these. You just need keys and I should be able to do the 46? That's true. Should we open this up yet? No, we should go north. 2 keys are still in the Great Hall, technically. 2 keys are in the Great Hall if we decide to really gamble. The boiler room already has power active, right? We don't have to click anything. You can just come over here and hit activate on it, right? You just need to flip this switch, right? Cool. Power makes the power rooms more common? I did not know this. Do you think this is going to be locked? It is locked. Should we use our key here? Or should we go to the rumpus room? We should use our key here, I think. Or should we use... No, this is unlocked. We don't have to worry about that one. We got a laboratory. And it connects to the antechamber. We actually have the lever for the greenhouse, and we save 5 steps by going back to the guest bedroom. So we're really... This is... Wow. This is really going well for us so far. Okay, and we got an apple in here. Bob, look away! Bob, look away! Don't tell Bob! Nobody tell him! Bob, I'm sorry. Greenhouse is down, but we could always go back to it. To get access to the room. Log into the network. Swanson G. I can do the powered lab puzzle, which we have the answer to. So we're going to do that next, but we're going to do our experiment first. Staff services. No, get me out of here. Bob loves apples. In fact, Bob's profile picture is an apple. Bob gets really sad when we eat apples in front of him. I mean, this seems really cool. Oh, well, hold on. Ooh, ooh, ooh! This could be really good. Go for trash? Okay, so we know we're taking this. 1 key for every 2 hallways in your house is how we win this run. Most likely to spin 2 gems, right? Is that what you guys are thinking? There's not going to be more dig spots, but I do think I could get a 2-cost gym room. But what if we don't get a 2-cost gym room, you know? We could guarantee a red room. 2 gyms can happen. A red room is really likely to happen. Yeah, I see no universe where red doesn't appear. I'm thinking red room. I'm thinking we take a red room, especially if we get something like the archives. We have so many red rooms left. The steps does hurt, though. But the keys would be so good. Oh, this is such a toss-up. It's such a toss-up. It's so hard. It's so hard to make this decision right now. We do have dinner, yes. We have 30 steps we can get from dinner. We have 30 steps in the dining room. 5 steps is fine. We're probably going to craft a red room, but I want to be able to get into the antechamber. Permanent allowance would be cool, but it's too late in the run to take that. Make sure you drive safely, Soli. Alright, when you spend 2 or more gems drafting a room, there's 1 chance to trigger that. We have 4 more chances to trigger red room. We take red room. That's why. We have more chances to trigger the red room. We have less chances to trigger spending a 2-cost gem. That's why we're going to take the red room. It said, what was the clue for this one? Pull 3 up after 9? Yeah, it was 3 up after 9. That was it. So 9 goes up. Wait, do we have to turn anything on? No, it's got power. 9 goes up. 3 goes up. Got the power lines cooking. We've unlocked the secret cave. We've been in here before. Wasn't this like the Black Rock terminal? Yeah, that place is cool. The Queen is in the study, which we still haven't gotten yet. The Black Bridge Grotto has been permanently unlocked and powered. Each day you may access 1 offline terminal from the network. Yes, that cutscene was in the demo. It was in one version of the demo, because I remember looking into that room and being like, whoa, that looks cool. I agree. I think spreading gold through the estate is probably a good time to do this now. So we got the magnifying glass, and we looked at the... I'll show you in a second, actually. The terminal in the grotto wasn't available in the demo. Well, you could go up to it, but you couldn't really do anything with it. Remote terminal access. View active terminals. The shelter. So we need the office. No, you can't access it from here, unfortunately. Run payroll? It's already been run for the week. We should spread gold in the estate. I know we could still get a conference room, but we're probably not coming back this way, so I'd rather take the gold now, for whatever reason. I'm just curious. I need to know, because we're not going back to the security room yet. We're gonna go back to the security room. We could leave here. We can check to see how many coins are in after the security room, because there's only 1 more key that we can buy to begin with. Now, we would love to get a secret garden here, but we don't have the secret garden key. We have to go back over here and use a key up there, which sucks. So here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking we go to the cloister and we craft, hopefully, a red room right here. That's the goal. We'll check the inventory from something else. Chip? What about chip? It's locked. That's fine. Cloister has a free room. Put power forward. Are you saying put the power right here? What kind of powered room would that give us? The archives? The archives could squander our run, but it would make it more likely to draw. It could also... the furnace is a powered room. Could give us the pump room, that's true. I kind of don't want a powered room here, though. Well, I do want a pump room. Yeah, you're right. I do want a pump room. Okay, so we need to change... We got to use our steps very carefully now for the rest of this run. I know we have 30 steps waiting on us, but we got to do this properly. We don't need the pool, no. So here's what we need to do. I think we go to the cloister and we craft this room, and if it's a red room, we go straight to the rumpus and we come up here. If we craft it and it's not a red room, we go back to the commissary, buy the key, and go up here and get this one done anyways. So I think we do cloister first. I know it's extra steps this way, but it's not much. I kind of hope this is the archives. Shit. Well, there goes our chances at getting into the antechamber from here, but the lavatory is okay for us here. The lavatory's okay. I'm not upset about this. The one time the lavatory is not a problem. We could still technically, maybe somehow, make it into the antechamber. Maybe. Maybe. We take the lavatory, we lose 5 steps. We're not going in there, there's nothing in there for us. It has no drain in that sink, we hate it anyways. We did get 1 key for every 2 hallways in your house. Now we have 6 keys. It's a little overkill. Go up to the rumpus room. Is there a reason to go into the antechamber? I have a theory that after we navigate those chess pieces, I have a feeling I have to come back to the antechamber. So I was kind of hoping to have access to it. Okay. I don't want to spend a gem, so I'm going to take the bunk room right here. I'm going to take the bunk room. There's no reason to take anything else. The bunk room would give us 10 steps as well, and we need to save our gems. We may get our 45 challenge room complete here, if we get lucky. And there's 2 bananas in here? 2 coins? You know what we're gonna do, though? We are gonna go buy a gem. Great Hall has the lever for the right door? The Great Hall does have the lever for the right door. You're right. Never mind. We can get back into the antechamber. Was there a dig spot in here? No, I'm just crazy. Okay, where am I going back to? Passageway, cloister, aquarium, west wing hall, dining room. We take these 2 rooms. We need the study, which I've never gotten. If we get the study, we can leave the house and go do that. I don't need any more keys. We got plenty of keys. Food? It's time to go eat dinner now, I think. We don't need to go to the commissary. There's nothing in the commissary for us. Ooh, yes, there is. There is. We should go to the commissary and buy some gems. That's a smart call. We only wasted like 1 step. That's okay. Should we buy a set of gems? We should buy a set of gems. That would give us 6 total. So if we got 2 3-cost gem rooms, we aren't screwed. So I'm going to take a set of gems. We got 6 gems. Where can we go to from here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's cheaper. It's super smarter to go this way. It's super short comparatively. Okay. Ooh, I'm getting nervous. I'm getting real nervous. I forgot the aquarium counts as a bedroom. That's an extra 5 steps. That's huge. I forgot about that. We have no rerolls. There were no dice for sale. We got the observatory. We are guaranteed the 46 room challenge, but before we do this, right? We're taking the observatory. Before we go in there, 45 room challenge, sorry. We should go back and we should open up the rooms in the Great Hall. Because if we get like a special key or something, it would be better to have it, right? I'm gonna eat on the way back. Why do you guys need me to eat so bad? Calm down. We can eat on the way out. Everyone's just like, eat, eat. Eat the meal? We'll eat the meal. We're coming right back out. We'll do Great Hall on the way out. If we don't get a study here, though, we're kind of screwed. Can the study come from a special key? Is that going to help? Does a special key do anything for the study? Give me the study. Give me the study. We got the study. Holy shit. Are we going to win on this run? I think we can win on this run. I need to know. I need to know. We didn't drain the pump room. Oh, no, and the study cannot spawn here? I disagree with you. I disagree with you hardcore. I think the study can spawn right here. I think it did. Oh my god, this is insane. While drafting, you may spend gems to redraw your floor plans up to 8 times. And the study has our trophy in it! Oh, this is so sick. We can do the chess puzzle now. Yeah, I don't think we can win, because there's still more. 44 letters in the message. Face and ace. F. That's funny. Unused pairings. Glove, love, sting and sing, crowd and crow, groan and gown, snack and sack. That's so funny. This is so cool. Full House Trophy. Draft a room in each open slot of your house. You have been awarded the Full House Trophy for drafting a room in every single open slot of your house. Trophies earned will be permanently added to the trophy room. The Full House Trophy in recognition of exceptional architectural planning. I see the chessboard. You don't worry about it, guys. I know how to play the game. The queen is on D8. So that's where we know where the queen goes, is on D8. She's on the board. I got a chest in here, too. What else is in here? A globe? I don't know why we can spin this, but I'm going to take a screenshot of it and spin it and take another screenshot of it. I don't know what I'm doing here with this spinning globe, but that's the best I'm going to do with it right now. Alright, last one. Okay, what else do we have in here? There's no pictures. Nothing on the wall. We have a little candle. You can spin the one in the observatory, but nothing happens. There's a safe in here. And there's a note to read. Craft, raft, draft, raft, smile, mile, vile, viral. Face and ace, beard and bard, sturdy, study. Okay, cool. I don't know if it's possible with so little time left, but I need to remember to ask Anne if we can commission new artwork for all of the rooms of the house. We need them produced in sets of 2, a pair for each room. Honestly, I have no idea what I'm thinking. I'm likely delusional to think this can be pulled off by Thursday. I can solve the safe with what I have? Well, it's going to be related to dates. And there's the queen in here. I'm trying to think of what this could be. What is the clue for the safe in the study? Is it related? It's got to be related to this, right? Because the whole point of the study is explaining this puzzle to you. So I'm thinking, like, all I need is in this room? Okay, hold on. Well, let's see if I can figure out what's going on in this room. All I need to get the clue is in this room. Let's take a look first. Nothing in here seems too significant, off the top of my head. This is a recommission of all of the stuff. This doesn't open. This doesn't open. This is room layouts. I have all the clues. It involves probably 44 letters, if I had to guess. But it was also... There's dates. There's always dates. The codes are related to dates. I know that much. And the date said Thursday. So what... Is it just the date of Thursday? Hold on, I'm drawing a blank. I don't know, I don't know. Nobody spoil it for me yet. I know, I'm thinking about the unused pairs. Is there something over here I didn't look at yet? Hold on, hold on. Let me take a look and let's scan everything properly, alright? I'm sorry for those of you that know, I have not seen this before. I imagine it involves 44. Alright? I imagine it involves 44. And it's talking about the date. But the date is... It said everything by Thursday. Hold on, I'm just checking. And the queen is D8, which is date, by the way. I don't know if that matters. It just says date. Um... 44 doesn't work in the dates, though. That's why I'm confused about it. That's why I'm trying to think, like, what could cause the date. Huh. I have all the letter on the board now? What do you mean? Letters on the board? Like these? Why am I trying 0404? Just start trying stuff? Oh, 0404 was not it. You can use zeros for day and month. 7/11. Date December 8th? You know what? 12/08? Holy shit. That's insane. The queen was the date, and it was D8, which is December 8th. That's wild. That would have taken me a long time to get to it. So I appreciate the tip on that, but we found the second letter here. December 8th, M. Be prepared for our plans to be set in motion in a month or two. It's all lining up and all of our hard work is about to come to fruition. I have just learned that several members of the museum's guard are sympathetic to our cause. We suspect 2 more to be pure opportunists whose loyalty extends only to their coin purse. Your uncle has already agreed to let us use Mount Holly's flexible floor plan for a trial run, assuming the red print we have secured of the museum's closed exhibit is in fact accurate and up to date. We should begin these trials without delay. Once you arrive, if you can, within the next 2 months, fabricate some fiction that might alleviate us of the presence of the servant staff, until we meet on the shore of White Sands. Caleb. Closed exhibit. The doors in this room are security locked. Would you like to add a closed exhibit to your drafting pool? Yeah. We've taken it. Absolutely insane way of writing the G. Oh yeah, that G does look ridiculous. This is the Caleb that failed first grade? I hope so. What about the white sand? You're right, shoe of white sand. You can see the 08 in the blueprint. I did see the 08 over here in the blueprint. Like right here, that's why you saw me turn like this, because I was like, well, there's an 8. And then I was thinking 4408, and I was like, well, that doesn't work. But I didn't know where the 12 was going to come from. But I guess it was literally just the D for December? That's a little crazy. But it's kind of cool. Oh, Shore of the White Sand is the... Okay. Shoe of the White Sand. That's how I was like... I got a little confused, Jafar. It was a small little typo, but it threw me off. Think that that's a D8, not an O8. Yeah, it's... I mean, still, though. D8 December 8th. It's just that would have taken me a while to get. Alright, well cool. So now we've done the study. Autocorrect is the bane of you. So now we can go solve our puzzle down in the our chess piece puzzle. We can go do that now. Now we can go eat, motherfuckers. Let's go eat our food. Alright, let's go. You know what? I almost don't want to eat, just because. Oh, wait. We should have triggered the observatory. What is 11? I can do the Great Hall in the greenhouse. That's true. We can. Let's see. I just want to see what 11 or 10 is. 10 is nothing. So it's not labeled. 10 is not labeled. We have the screenshot. What is 10? We know what 10 is. Let me pull up my screenshots real quick. I took a picture of the list. I did this on purpose. Where is it? Oh, crap. I don't think it's in my screenshot folder anymore. It does. Steam does not show you all of your screenshots properly. We had the planetarium list. Does anyone know what day 10 is? Oh, here it is. Hold on. Day 10. The slice and farmer's apple. So it gives us extra steps. And they only activate if you click on them. So that's good to know. Okay, cool. What do we have left? I did not go into the planetarium on this run. No, I mean, like, man, I've been taking screenshots from current playthroughs, like, of this, and I took, like, 20 screenshots on a run, and then I tried to pull them up during the next run, and they're all in my folder, but, like, the Steam overlay, when you hit Shift-Tab, doesn't show it. Yeah, there's no use for the apples now. Snipping tool is good for taking notes, is. See what 13 is? 13? Let me see what 13 is. 13 is the Southern Cross and Clavis the key. Great Hall for the lever, the chess puzzle, and antechamber. Alright. We want to go back through a bedroom. So here's what our plan is, right? We need to get down to the basement. Unfortunately, we can't take the foundation. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go back to the dining room, the West Wing Hall. We're going to go to the Great Hall. So we're going to go dining room, West Wing Hall, aquarium, because it's a bedroom. That's fine. Actually, this would save us some steps. It doesn't really matter. We go to the Great Hall, we open up our doors, we have access to the antechamber. I don't think we go back to the antechamber yet. We're going to go down from the Great Hall to the foundation, spare, pantry, parlor, hallway. We're going to shoot across, go up to the greenhouse, open the lever. Right? No, greenhouse is down. We have no need to go back to the greenhouse. We should just go outside. Let's do it that way. How's today going? Carol, this run has kicked ass so far. There's no point in going to the greenhouse, that's right. So we're just going to go back and open up the Great Hall. And since we have 5 keys, we don't need to save 2 steps right now, it's okay. Two more keys. Dead room. Probably a dead room. Oh. Oh, you weren't the dead room. Okay. Well, it can't be you, so it's got to be the one on the end. There it is. We have access to the antechamber again. I don't know if that does anything for me, but we didn't get a pump room. Yeah, so the lever doesn't beep. We have confirmed the lever does not beep. We did also learn that the metal detector does not beep for gems. I know they're not metal, but they're loot, okay? So, we know that loot spawns in these rooms. So rooms with loot are still more likely to have the lever, though, because it could have keys or a coin in it. And that's a 2 out of 3, because the gem, key or coin, is the droppable loot. And that the loot spawns in the room with the lever. So that's good to know. Foundation. Spare room, pantry, parlor. Some gold finally spread through the house. Hallway, office, corridor, entrance hall. Extra money in the office. Corridor. Well, we already have the basement unlocked, Soul, and we have the elevator unlocked, so I'd rather just come straight down here. I know we could go back to Black Bridge. We haven't gone there yet, but we can, and we will. I know the grotto's still there. I just wanted to solve the chess puzzle first. We will check the Blackstone Grotto out, or the Black Bridge Grotto. The precipice, underground. Oop, one turn too early. Alright. I need to do a snipping tool here. Give me a moment. Okay. I don't even have my chat pulled up, so if you guys are telling me where to put it, I can't see you, because my snipping tool is taking up everything. But I do know where I need to put these things. So the queen is on the study next to the antechamber. The king is the office in the bottom left. The rook was the nook, which was right here. The parlor is the pawn parlor, which was right here. The bishop was the chapel right above the nook, and our security room was 3 down from the top. Choose your piece to receive a new permanent power. What? Okay. Well, this is kind of interesting. Does it tell me what they are? I'm afraid to click on one. I do like rooks. Rooks are a solid piece. Let me think for a moment. I play chess. A poll for this one? This one's for me. I don't think I could put up a poll up for you guys on this one. The strongest chess piece is the queen. I play the fried liver opening on my chess. Poll only has 3 options anyways. You can read what they do by clicking. Okay. As long as it doesn't, like, force me into it. But I'm going to start with the rook just to see what it is. Roll a d6, Binding of Isaac. You can draw floor plans up to 4 times when drafting the 4 corner rooms of your house. Interesting. So the corner rooms, you could guarantee, are pretty much going to be a dead end. No, I do not accept. The bishop. You do not have to pay tithes. Instead, gain $30 or 30 coins the first time you enter the chapel each day. And you do not pay tithes. So the red room becomes a solid room. It just becomes 30 free coins, which is cool. Each day you may choose a color. Rooms of the chosen color are more likely to be drawn while drafting. That's the king. I don't know how I feel about this one. That one doesn't seem to... This one doesn't appeal to me. The others do so far. The king, I don't really feel for the king yet. Not right now. The queen. Each time you draft a room on the queen side, which is the west wing of your house, lose 5 steps and gain a key. No, I'm not really feeling the gambit of the queen either. Mantle of the Knight. Add the Armory to your draft pool. Okay, I'm liking... Mantle of the Knight is my favorite one so far, because it adds a room that I've never even heard of to the draft pool. I like the idea of the Armory. When you reach rank 8... Oh, this is the ambition of the pawn. Each day, you may choose Knight, Bishop, Rook, or Queen. Gain the power of that piece until the end of the day. Ooh. This is kinda interesting. Because this gives you the opportunity to play off all of them except the king, but the pawn is kinda cool. I think I'm gonna take the pawn. When you reach rank 8, you may choose the knight, bishop, rook, or queen. Yeah, because this just allows us to get better options in the future, because pawn is definitely the best one, because you can tailor it to different days. All the other ones are a one-time pick only, but tailoring this every single time we reach rank 8, we're accepting the power of the pawn. You may give up this power by returning to this chamber on any future day and unlocking the pieces again. Well, Soul, I'll get the Armory if I make it to rank 8. You're right, you're right, Yag, but the thing about that is, since I can get to rank 8, I'm almost guaranteed to have a chapel in every run. So if I get to rank 8 and I have a chapel, I'm likely going to be able to run back and go get some extra 30 coins out of it, and not have to pay tithes for that day. Or I could focus on redrafting my corner rooms to guarantee me access to the antechamber. Yeah, I can do the puzzle again, but to do the puzzle again, I have to draft all of those rooms again, which seems kind of difficult. I don't think I'd ever want to change from the pawn for a long time. Okay, well, we completed that puzzle. I didn't think we were going to do it on episode 1. I think we just go back to the antechamber. We have 47 steps. We're going to check out the grotto, right? The grotto is next, but I think for the end of the run, it's just the antechamber. Let's go into the grotto and see what's going on in here. Yes, there is a spot behind my campsite. The microchip. It looks like it might be able to be plugged in somewhere. Wish we could open you up. This room looks cooler than before. No, we haven't done the campsite yet. We can go over there. Thank God I have the magnifying glass, guys. I don't know what I would have done without it. One blank 100? I don't know what that means. I'll screenshot it. Just to have. You're not activated. You guys aren't doing anything. Yeah, these are the same pattern that's on the chairs. Blackbridge. Press enter. Admin key. It's not Swanson G. We had the admin key from the demo. Where is my admin key? Did I ever write it down? Hold on. I'm gonna look and see if it's in my notes anywhere. It was the one in the servants' quarter. I know that. Swanson H. The admin key was the first 4 letters of ML's last name followed by the first initial. And it was like Ruth. It was like R-U-O-T-H. It was on a green note in the servants' quarters. R-U-O-T-H? Admin not found. I'm trying to remember what we did from the servants' quarters. We may not have it right now. Oh, it has to be capitalized? Oh, that's right. R-U-O-T-H. This admin key has been deactivated. Oh. Green notes. Yeah, green notes written are not true. We know that much. Hartley's green memos are false. But Bridget was capitalized. Bridget was capitalized in her one thing, right? Like, we specifically talked about that. Let me see. Did I get a screenshot of that by chance? Let me take a look here. From the office. I did not screenshot that from Bridget in the office. But I have no idea what the key would be. I have a feeling we need to go back into the servants' quarters, if I had to guess. Was it Bridge TTE? That's all it was? It was all lowercase, right? Except for the last three? Admin not found. Bridge TTE? Lowercase? Admin not found. If anyone knows it, please don't spoil it. This is one of those moments where I'm like, look, we don't have it right now. We don't have it. Don't just type it out. And then be like, oh, we got lucky. This is something I think I want to discover on my own again. Although I have no idea where to go. I will take hints. For example, we do have a lot of stuff left, and we have a lot of steps left. We could make an attempt here to go find it. Our name would be cool? You think it's just Simon? Orinda is the goddess name. Admin not found. Simon. Admin not found. The hint is that it's not currently in my manor right now. Alright. Londagel is saving us some time, but not spoiling anything. You're a homie for that. I appreciate it. Simo J. You know what? Hold on. I did. You know what, Dawid? That's right. We should give it a shot with the old format. Well, I know it's a false note, but it would be Simoj. Admin not found. That's funny. Jones? Ooh, last name is a good call, too. Admin not found. Okay. Well, here's what we know. Londagel gave us the clue that we don't have access to it in our current manor right now, so we're not going to run around and waste time on it. Now, before we go anywhere else in here, right? Before we go anywhere else, is there anything in this run that we could use a magnifying glass for? I don't think there's a single thing in here that we need to use a magnifying glass for. I think we've established all of it. Maybe in that armored room is the clue. Also, the microchip. I don't know where the microchip could even go. I don't know where to put the microchip. I also don't know what this one clue is for the number. Well, in binary, that's... Put the chip back, it might get deleted. I'll leave the chip here until we know what to do with it. It does look like we need to find 2 more microchips, and they'll get plugged in right here. And then it should open this door, is the goal, I assume. It's 1 in 100, yeah. Those are the numbers we have. I just don't know what they mean. So... yeah, they do have little symbols inside. But it's just the matching component of the microchip itself. So like the... see how it's just like a box with 1, and this one is like a little diamond-shaped piece, and then this one is just like the regular one. No, congrats, Tally. You just made it to room 46. Well, you beat us out. I still don't even know how to win yet. I feel like I need a pump room, though. I feel like if I get the pump room, that'll be nice. Now, next step. We do still have our shovel, and we can go back here. Is the big one going to be a macro chip since it's bigger? That's not funny. It's funny, but it's not funny. There is a little doll back there, if that's what you guys were talking about. We had something in between the trees, right? It was the white rock between the trees. Yeah, here it is. It's our buried floor plan. The conservatory. Adjust the rarity of the floor plans in your house. You dug up a secret floor plan. Would you like to permanently add the conservatory to your drafting pool? Yes. Now, you may be asking, some of you are like, how the hell did we get here, right? The music sheets, since we've all looked at them, right? The music sheets, it tells you to read the first word on each of the music sheet pages. And the way it works is once you do that, it gives you the code. And what it tells you to do is, hold on. It's like find among the white trees between the stones, I think is what it says. I think it's among the white trees between the stones. So if you go to your campsite, it's the white trees. These are the only birchwood white trees in the entire game. And then you find these two stones, and if you look in between them, you'll find this secret thing. Okay, so we can go back to the antechamber just for fun. I don't think anything's going to be in there for us. We can also go back to... Well, I think that's it. I think we can just go to the antechamber and then end our run in the planetarium. Do we look at the bridge again? David, the clue is inside the house, and Londagel said that we don't have that clue currently, so... Let's go take a look at the antechamber and see what's going on with that. Also, is there any room that I'm missing a letter for? There's 2 rooms I'm missing letters for. David meant Westbridge. I didn't mean to go in here. Westbridge? What is the Westbridge? Drop coins in the chapel. Good call. I have no problem donating our money here. But then we may not have enough steps. How many steps do we need to get from the chapel here? Alright. From the Nook, we need 1, 2, 3... I'm sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. We need 21 steps. The guest bedroom's going to give us extra steps, you're right. We'll go back with 25 steps. Because that seems good enough to me. We've already gotten the 5 more from the aquarium. We just yearn for the bridge, you understand? Can you just donate to the pig? I don't think you can. I think you can just do the tithes, like, by going into the room. I think that's the only way it works. So next, we need to go up here. Go see what's in the antechamber. Right? Yeah. Oh, that's so funny. I wondered if this was going to work this way. We could go back and get 30 more coins for no reason. That's kind of cool. The Armory, it's only for the day, though. We don't have any spots to draft the room. Also, we have to remember the, Yes, we took a screenshot of the dig sites at the aquarium. Select a promotion. The Knight was the Armory. The Bishop is the chapel, gives you 30 gold. The Rook lets you reroll the 4 corners, and the Queen does whatever, right? I mean, we'll take the Knight to add the Armory. Do you accept this power? Yes. You've accepted the mantle of the night. You may keep this power till the end of the day. That's cool. Can't do anything with it, but it's cool. Let's see what's in here. A basement key. To continue up, you must go down. We just have an extra basement key? I mean, technically, you could use it at the trading area. Armory is the gold room, so the passageway can help. Can you see the armory in the housing thing and like the listings? We'll check, but I doubt we can. Queen is a key for 5 steps. Yeah, I don't like the queen. It is a closed exhibit, conservatory, tunnel, planetarium. Outer rooms, we still have several. Collect all the basement keys. Red rooms, we've discovered all of them. Shops. Green rooms, we still have a green room we haven't drafted, which is currently the conservatory. Red rooms, we found all of them, but somehow the closed exhibit doesn't count. That's a bit odd. So there is a green room that we haven't found yet. Interesting. Sorry, I'll go back to the shops. It's not here. I was just going through other stuff. Commissary, kitchen, locksmith, showroom, armory. Showroom and armory. No, you can. The pawn does not let you pick the king's ability. The green room is the morning room. Thank you. Room 46. Room 46. How did you find closed exhibit? In the study, Tally? We went into the study, and in the study, you could read through something, and at the back of it, it's back there. Oh, and the trophy room's a gold room. Okay, well, let's go back to the planetarium and call it quits. This was a hell of a run. My God, this was fun. It slowed down a lot because, like, the anticipation was there, and now there's no anticipation, so we get to relax. Oh, that's funny. What have you got for me in here? 2 coins? Sure, why not? I'm gonna take a picture of this. I don't think I got a screenshot of those. You did miss us getting into the study. Alright, cool. Well, that's gonna be it for today's run. Let's call it a day for day 8. That was beautiful. We have so much going on for us now. Like, there's so much happening. There's so much room for activities. Mount Holly, the Garden Inn of Tomorrow. Look at that. Green, 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 almost another green all the way across. We had 6 green rooms, 6 bedrooms, and 5 tomorrow rooms. We kind of need to chill it with the hallways, maybe. Total rooms reached 45, rank 9, 165 steps taken, 13 items found, 2 new rooms, and the tool shed is what we took for the outside. We have not found all of the outer rooms yet. We still need the kennel. I've never seen that. But anyways, that's going to be it for this episode. Hour and 52 minutes long. Day 8. Insane. This game takes so much time, and I love it. But I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I will see you in the next one. See ya! Alright, just give me a moment here before we swap over to another day. We probably have time for one more day. You can skip a day and the hallways will reset. Yeah, we're not skipping a day. We're drafting all the hallways. I just want to check my footage here and make sure it actually went through. And that I sound good, because my audio was actually messed up yesterday. Most of you guys probably couldn't tell, but I could, and I hate it. This video is 8 gigs. Jesus. Okay. I do sound better in today's episodes because I fixed my headset. Alright, and with that, we're getting started on the next day. One more day. We're gonna do one more day, and then I'm probably gonna call the stream quits, because I gotta go eat dinner. I know, not too much yawning, but I did drink a Diet Dr. Pepper at the start of this one. Gotta head off now. Good luck on the next run. Thank you, Kamakiku. Always appreciate you being here. Goated viewer. Everyone say goodbye to Kamakiku. Alright, everybody, and welcome back for another episode of Blueprints. We are gonna hit up our next day here. We're going into day 9. We just unlocked our special power of the pawn, so let's see what happens with the pawn power. Hopefully we can get into the armory. Alayton, you're gonna go to sleep. Tomorrow you'll see the second run. Absolutely. Have a good night. Everyone bid your farewells. I hope you have a good night's sleep. That's the goal. Everyone needs a good night's sleep. Imagine the manor created from orange rooms only the whole way. That's kind of the plan. It really is kind of the plan. Shame a full hallway manor probably wouldn't be possible. Oh yeah, because of locked doors. That wouldn't work. That wouldn't work. However, interesting. We don't need the trading post. The root cellar could be fun. And the shelter could be fun. I think we take the shelter. Quick, does anyone know what time these start? The runs start? No, I don't think you can get more allowance. Welcome to the Mount Holly Bomb Shelter. Time lock safe. Shit, what's today's date? We're in November, I know that much. November 7th is day 1. So day 2 is the 8th. Day 3, day 4, day 5, day 6, day 7, day 8, day 9. November 15th, right? If you start on the 7th, 9 days later would be the 15th. Do I need to set it to 9 a.m.? What time do the run starts? 8 a.m.? Set it to 10. Just look good. Do 9:30 to be safe. I can't. I can only choose hours. You set it to 10 to be safe. Okay. Fair enough. November 15th at 10 a.m. Radiation monitor. Take the measurement. There's not a lot of radiation. We're safe. Thank goodness. Let's log into the network. Let's connect to the network. We're doing so good for ourselves. I'm so proud of us. Yeah, Jay, I still haven't figured out the radiation thing. Staff services. Punch in and out. It's disabled. We know that. Staff announcements. Still rooting for me. Request a schedule change. Not working. Special orders. It's time to place a special order. We should order the probably metal detector. I think we should just order the metal detector. Right? Yeah. Brass compass, magnifying glass, running shoes, shovel. Shovel's a solid one, too. You know what? We've been playing... Nah, I take the metal detector. It's just the best. Approve order. Okay. Hack the security? What do you mean, hack the security? Are you saying, like, go to the Blackbridge Grotto and log into the terminal over there for security? Or are you saying I can do it... Oh, that's right. The Blackbridge Grotto allows me to do it from here. So I can choose one of them. Right? If you order it, you can't find it in the house. I did not know that that's how that worked, but that's okay. Shouldn't we do the laboratory and get an experiment going for this run? Why security? What do you guys want me to hack from security? I would rather hack the lab. I want to do an experiment. I'd have much more fun doing an experiment than turning down security doors when we're almost guaranteed to get a security... I can't remember the last time we had a run without a security room. I'm gonna go experiment here. We get a security room every single run. So I'm just gonna take I'm gonna take us to the lab and get a cool experiment going. Experiment setup. Let's see what we've got. Immediately spread dirt on the driveway. I want to know what it looks like. Alright. Whenever you draft a shop room, this does not happen. Each time you unlock or bypass a security door, permanently add 1 gold to your allowance. That could be cool. I like the idea of permanently adding to my allowance here. I think it's every time we get through a security door, we add 1 gold to our allowance. We could really start to make our allowance pop off here. Genuinely. Drafting a shop room? Nah, we get security doors every run, and we almost always make it into them. Let's do it. This is a fantastic, like, 10 out of 10 experiment for me. I love this. Research logs. Oh. Interesting. It tells me my logs that I've done. I didn't realize that. Measurement of the radiation levels detected in the house and the surrounding grounds. They are often spiked by the experiments conducted in Mount Holly's laboratory. If the reading is 12 USV or higher, emergency protocol will initiate and all doors in the house will automatically unlock. So, if you conduct a shit ton of experiments, all the doors in the house will be unlocked for the rest of the run. That's insane. That's so good. That's like incredibly good. How do we get it that high? I have no idea. Because we haven't run an experiment yet, so we don't know what the measurement is. But if we get something in the house like a security room, right, we'll get to see how much an experiment does. We'll get to see. Will it hurt you? No, I don't think it'll hurt us. Let's see if we can do 1 experiment and then find out how much radiation that helps us with. Now we need to go back up. I guess we could have stayed down there instead of wasting steps. I don't think I need to... It's a gym, guys. It's 1 gym. We can come back. We need to read the letter for it. Oh, wait. It literally was going to unlock and like... Oh, wait a second. We could have set it to 9, right? And it would have unlocked right now. Between 9 and 10. Okay, so in the future, when we get this room, we should immediately set it to 9 on whatever day we're on. And then we're guaranteed to get it basically before we leave. Like, we could just wait down there for like a minute and a half and then we'd be good to go. 9 is too close to work? It doesn't let you do 9? 1 hour in advance? Oh, it's got to be 1 hour earlier. Okay. So is it open right now? Or no, it opens at 10, but it's got to be set to 1 hour in advance. Gotcha. Do you think it will permanently unlock all doors or just for the day? Just for the day. Because the experiments are only for a day and then they reset. I don't think it'll permanently unlock all doors for the rest of the runs. It'll be open between 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. I don't want to wait this long. If we come back out and decide to go for the gym and the letter, we can. If not, so be it. Depends on what we got going on. Give me a hallway. I didn't get a hallway. I got a den. I'm not mad about the den. I like the den. Damn, we could have added allowance with our kitchen right here. Keys? We don't want the parlor yet. We want keys from the billiard room. What have we got over here? The corridor and the spare green room. Solid spot for it. Alright. We'll come into the spare green room first. Oh! We got the conservatory! Right now. Well... You know what? Let's take a look in the conservatory. It's the shelter, Jake. Drafting locations. The West Wing only. Alright. On the West Wing only is the places you can only get the West Wing Hall and the garage. Her ladyship's chamber from south-facing doors. From south-facing doors. So you can only draft her ladyship's chamber if you're going down the left side of the house, or the west side of the house. East wing only. East wing hall and the master bedroom. Other special cases, the conservatory can only be draftable in a corner, and the bookshop can only be drafted from the library. That's pretty cool. That's got to be another one of our shops here, is the bookshop. There is a chess piece in here. There's a dig spot. Some books. In the conservatory, you will be able to permanently adjust the rarity and rates that determine how often certain floor plans are drawn. Permanent changes do not reset each day. Okay, so it's going to give us 3 rooms to choose from, isn't it? Yeah, that kind of stinks. Today you may adjust the rarities of the above floor plans. All of them. Oh. Okay. Can I choose all 3 of them or just one? I can do all 3. Alright, passageway is currently common. Commonplace floor plans are classified by conservationists as the weeds of the drafting pool for their overabundance, prevents other less common rooms from flourishing on the estate. Okay. Commonplace. So this is what it starts at. Do we know what it normally is? Is it normally a common room or is it a standard room? Standard rooms are of the garden variety, not common enough to be a nuisance and not rare enough to be elusive. It shows the current rarity when you open it. Okay, well I would want this to be a common one anyways. Unusual is a term reserved for the floor plans that are encountered on occasion, the infrequency of which may contribute to their apparent prestige. Rare flora and floor plans are seen so seldom and represented in so few numbers that they are considered by many to be endangered. Without serious conservation efforts, many of these rare specimens may never be seen. Okay, well, we'll confirm you to be common. Be a common one. Choose the observatory? It's not my favorite room. It's a standard. We could make it common. I'll leave it as a standard, genuinely. I don't mind that. And the coat check. What if we made the coat check common? We haven't been using the coat check. And I think we should try to start using the coat check. And it's a good dead end to get rid of early on, I'd say. I'll make it common. Now, we can come back in here and edit them if we change our mind, it seems, but let's carry on with our journey. Excuse me. Oh boy, a hallway. Who would have ever thought we were going to get a hallway? There's our chapel. There's a hallway. There's a storeroom. Good spot for a storeroom. Give me my coin, my key, and my gem. Give me my hallway. You can't take away my hallways. It will not happen. Ooh, pantry's not terrible here. Try to save left rooms, try for her ladyship's room. That's true. That could be a fun run for today. A row of hallways. Well, because here's the thing. We can go up and then left and branch back down. We could try to come back down at least. So let's take the pantry here. Let's try to draft it right now. Let's see if we can get it. Just out of curiosity. A security room, coat check, and a hallway. It's actually a pretty good spot for a hallway. It's also a good spot for a security room. Here's what I think we do. I think we take the hallway here. But we don't go up. I think we backtrack. I think we backtrack and we try to get... Here's the thing. We want to get as many security... Today's day is about getting as many security doors as possible. So what we need to do is we're going to go back to the den and we're going to try to suss out our other stuff down here. We can come back up here. We're going to use a few footsteps to go back. North facing and not south facing? Yeah, this is south facing. Like if we came this way and went down. Like if we went up to the foundation and go left and then come back down, they'll be south facing. Alright, let's go this way. Let's go to our den. There's a gym in there. It's worth going into. The billiard room, we're going to go in here once because we're not coming back to it. Anything back here? Nothing back here. Billiard room, it's time. 6? Well, that's easy. It's 6. 17 minus 15 is 2. Times 2 is 4. Is there a gym in the spare room? I don't think I saw it when I looked earlier. 14 minus 2 is 12. Times 2 is 24. Divide by 8 is 3. Dude, stop making me do math. 12 minus 11 is 1. Times... Wait. Does it go in order from the top around the right? I'm confused. This could... I'm confused. There's multiple multiplications, which is fine. Do we just go from top down? Oh, you're right, it doesn't matter. I was looking at the divide by, and for some reason that was throwing me to a loop that multiplication was going to interfere with the division, but the division is the last step. In my head, I was like, multiply, then multiply and divide, and then multiply again, but I forget you do the operations from inner to outer. I put the divide in the wrong spot, so my bad. Sorry for that. So 12 minus 11 is 1 times 1 is 1, times 2 is 2, 2 times 4 is 8, 8 divided by 4 is 2. Sorry, I took the divide there, and I was like, how does the multiplication work if you put a divide in the middle of it? And then I was like, that's not how this puzzle's designed. I'll take my gym, please. There's a trunk in here. Do remember this. Bedroom, closet, parlor, and boudoir. Parlor's pretty cool here. Give me my extra gems. 2 wind-up keys. Alright. Time to do puzzle after puzzle. Oh, excuse me. There we go. There's the first yawn. Alright. The gems are in a box with a true statement. That could be true or false. The statements on the blue box is true. Are true. The statement on the blue box are... No, I'm just kidding. The statement on the blue box is true. 2 of the statements are true. If this statement is true, the billiard room is more challenging at times. Yeah, it does seem to be getting harder as we go along. Okay, so let's run it through this way, right? 2 of the statements are true. So if this is true, then you count as one of the statements, and the statement on the blue box is true. That would make both of you true and you false. The gems are in a box with a true statement. If that makes you false, that means the gems would be in the black box. Let's just try to suss it out the other way. Let's say you're a true statement. The gems are in a box with a true statement. The statement on the blue box is true. If this is a true statement, then this would be a true statement, which means that can't happen. So the gem should be inside the black box. Due to the fact, and we'll just run it back real quick, 2 of these statements are true. If we believe this to be correct, then that means this box also has to be correct, which means this box is a liar. And if this box says that they're in a true statement box and it's lying, then it can't be in either one of those. So there we go. Easy peasy. Security room. Solid. Solid security room. Right where we wanted it. Not really, it just happened to be right here. It's nothing to do about right where we wanted it. Okay. Well, let's log into the terminal. View the estate inventory. 1 fruit and 1 trunk. Keycard system. Set security level. Should we set it to high right now? Let's try. What's my favorite game other than this? Ooh, that's a tough question. My favorite game other than this? I'd have to think about that, honestly. I genuinely wouldn't be able to do it in the middle of the stream right now. Laboratory, passageway, and lavatory. Laboratory and lavatory. I think we just ditched the lavatory here. I'm okay with getting rid of it. No need for a passageway, and the lab, we don't need to power the lab on. We've already run the lab experiment. In fact, we don't even need it this run. So we get rid of the lavatory here. Hey, Rusty, welcome to the stream. Oh! There's items in here. The lucky rabbit's foot. And a gem. And some coins. Someone left their stuff in the bathroom. Greater chance of finding items. Hey, the lavatory is not a complete waste. Except the sink. Someone did send me the sink. I haven't watched it yet. But we'll go back and look at it. You got a gem in the toilet once? Was it on the toilet? In the toilet? I don't believe it was in the toilet, right? Could it be in there? Pump room and radiation? You heard about Outer Wilds 2? No, I did not. Are they making an Outer Wilds 2? That'd be kind of cool. Table beside the bathtub? Wait, was there something on mine? Or is that where you're saying you got yours? Or are you just calling the room the toilet? Because that's how some people say it. It's because I'm sheltered from the lavatory that I got items. Is that how that works? But there's no effect from this red room. Does the shelter just make the lavatory a good room about items? Like you can get items from it? Oh, where you got mine, it is a toilet. Well, I mean, like, I was asking Jay because if you were saying, like, I know because Americans say bathroom. Not many of them say, like, toilet. Red rooms normally won't give an item. Damn. None of these are very good. The negative effect from the lavatory is that it's a crappy room. Boo, boo, Jake, boo. We'll take the Nook here. Because we really want to get connected over there. But with the shelter, it might. This is getting kind of difficult here. Because I really want to get our power soon. So we can level up our, David mentioned the security door setting. Make sure the security doors are plentiful and unlocked. Yes, David, we did set them to high priority and unlocked. Corridor? Why corridor? Why not bedroom? Oh, because we already have a connection from Nook. Yeah, sorry, good call. I wasn't even paying attention there. We'll go up the corridor first. We will take, honestly, the drawing room right here. Because we have 3 keys. We're going back, though. We're going back. We need to get... Dark room will be lit up? Why will dark room be lit up? Because it's a red room? I didn't want to craft it yet. We'll have the power for the dark room, I just didn't want to craft it yet. I figured we could get a better spot for it. Damn it. I'd rather save it for a different red room, like the archives, later on. Hallway's not bad here. Closet's kind of bad. Commissary is actually pretty okay here. Let's take the hallway, though. I like adding more hallways to the draft pool. It's fun for me. It's a fun little game I play. Could we just get our damn room? Ugh, secret passageway. That's not happening. Dark room will not be lit up, but you will still see rooms to be drafted? Okay. Yeah, we have to take the bedroom here. If I could just get the utility closet, that'd be kind of sweet. Wonder how it would work with the special room if you got the closed gallery. Oh, you're right. What if we did get that? What if we got... Where's our red rooms? Oh no. What if we got the closed exhibit? The doors in this room are security locked? Don't need utility? Yes, we do need utility. Or we need a key card. Either or. We need one of the two. Okay, this is really funny because we just talked about this. But shelter. What about the shelter? No, we're trying to get as many security doors opened as possible. That's what today's run is focused on. Shouldn't we take the tunnel once? Why the chapel here? For the experiment? To unlock all the doors? Tunnel to rank 8 for the Armory. That's what I was thinking, right? Tunnel to rank 8 for the Armory? And then try to draft the Armory in our run? Yeah, I'm not taking the chapel here. I would like to tunnel to rank 8. We get our Armory as an option, and then we leave. Let's do it. Weird setup for today. I'm not exactly pleased with today's setup so far. Are you going to be locked? Imagine I get a gun from the Armory. That would be pretty funny. It's locked. We'll use one. Okay. I think the courtyard is better here than the tunnel. It is just better. Yeah, we're going to take the courtyard because it's also unlocked. Shovel? No shovel. No sledgehammer. None of that. Gymnasium's in a pretty good spot to keep the run going. We'll only be protected from one more red room after that. I think we should take the gymnasium here. When we go in, we wanted the knight for the Armory. This is also huge. We have 2 security doors in here. That's 2 allowance, if we can get it. We're going to unlock the Armory into our draft pool. We got the running shoes. That's also pretty nice. We need a key card. Or we need to shut the power off. One of the two. But that's 2 permanent allowance right there. I don't want to draft the chapel here, but it's so many avenues to continue drafting. We can't be protected from the archives, that's fine, but I can't take the coat check in the bedroom closet right here. There's too many rooms, plus this gets us on the path down for the ladyship's chambers. We'll take it. It's fine. It's you know, we're not protected from any more red rooms, but that's okay. Good spot for the dining room. Good spot for the coat check. I kind of like the idea of the dining room just for the extra spots. Like, or the extra, like, path down. Just in case we get, like, forced with something there that we don't like. I'm going to take the dining room for the steps. Because we may have to come back to this side of the house. So we're going to take the dining room. A trophy room? I'm not worried about getting a trophy room. We're going to take our stuffed wild quail right now. Now we need to come over here to this side of the dining room. No, we should go back into the chapel. We should go this way. It's locked. We will use a key. We got the Armory. I mean, that's kind of cool. That was pretty fast. You're avoiding the videos for now because you don't want any more spoilers, but it's so tough not to watch my videos. That's all good, Dr. Blammo. I mean, I'm uploading 1 video a day, so we'll see how it goes. We got the Armory, though. Pretty sick in here. Hey, there's a knight in the Armory. Once a day while drafting, you can equip the Knight's Shield to ignore the negative effect of any one red room. Wow. You two spent 12 hours yesterday playing? What does the axe do? You may use the axe in the room directly to permanently remove the gem cost from one room. That cost me 32 coins. That's interesting. Morningstar. Can knock the locks off of chest and trunks tomorrow morning, gain 1 coin. And that's all we can craft in here. This might almost be worth smashing the piggy bank inside the chapel and buying all 3 of these. Knock the locks and plus 1 star every day. Remove the cost of 1 room, all gem cost permanently. And we could get the shield to protect us from 1 red room. And it's next to our chapel that has plenty of money in it. That was 1 star, not 1 coin? Yeah, it's 1 star. Oh, did someone say coin? These are permanent upgrades, I think. I don't know. Yeah, this may just be for today. I think this is for today. I don't think this stays permanent for every run. This is permanent, though. Oh, I said coin? My bad. Sorry. I apologize for that. I didn't mean to say coin. Once per day while drafting. So this is a permanent one. This is a permanent. This will affect us every day. We can buy this and it's for the rest of our runs. This is a permanent for the rest of our runs. This is a today only thing. It doesn't say it lasts any other time, so I don't really know what it could be. There's our dark room, but we're gonna take the West Wing Hall instead. I'll use a key. I'll use a key here. I don't use a key here. I go to the foundation. I'll use a key here. Only way to know is to buy all 3. We got the boudoir, the planetarium, and the veranda. We'll take the veranda. We got a sledgehammer. There was a chest up there. There's a chest in the den, and there's a chest right here. Give me a key. Yes, 2 keys. Holy shit, that's perfect. Well, we didn't get her ladyship's chambers. It didn't happen. And we also did not get our utility closet. We still don't have the utility closet, which is absurd. We should have the utility closet by now. We're taking the guest bedroom here. What did Alex say? Only way to know is to buy all 3? Yeah. Wow, there's not even loot inside the guest bedroom. Damn. Well, at least we got the steps to pay for it. Good spot for a guest bedroom, honestly. Not bad. Well, here's where we head back. At this point, we go back. Dining room, foundation, hallway. Bedroom, hallway, nook, hallway, corridor, drawing room, and we roll to get our utility closet, and then we play off the gymnasium. That's how we play this here. We can come back to the chapel. We have 62 steps. Yeah, there is one more chance for her ladyship's chambers, but I don't know. Alright, well here's what we're going to do. We'll come back this way, because we have to. We're going to go back to the drawing room first. You found a buried treasure chest yesterday and got 50 coins. Shortly after that, you found the laundromat. You were short on keys and steps, so I ended up getting 46 keys. Jeez, that's crazy. You have to draft the chambers from a south door? I did not forget. Wait, from a south door? Or a south-facing door? Did I misread it? I thought it was saying it had to be a south-facing door, so we had to be going south, like each and every time. If you're saying it can only be drafted by going up, I assume that would be a north door. Because that's why we specifically went out of this way to draft down, 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 and down. Okay, so we're good then. So we did do it the right way. I need to go... I guess I should have gone back up now that I think about it. Oh well. I sort of butchered that a little bit. I wasted some steps here because I was not paying attention. There was an apple in here that I missed, though, so guess it wasn't terrible. This room paid for itself. Oh, you know what? That's why we came back here. We came back here for the den. That's why I wanted to come this way. There was no gym in here. I think someone asked about that. Grotto is the lab and the boiler connected. Yes, that is true. You have to get the power on. Ooh, a gem, keys, and money. So now we can buy those 2 little items. But removing the gem cost from something permanently seems pretty solid. Gem gives us more chance. Gem gives us more chance for what? Alright, let's get this going. I gotta end this run pretty soon here. I gotta go get dinner afterwards. Alright, I'll take my gym, please. Code check, secret passage, kitchen. Oh, the gym does give us possibly another chance, yes. Code check, kitchen, secret passage. I don't care. Give me the... Damn it, it didn't give it to me. Boudoir is free. We take it. Dinner in the kitchen? I don't know, dude. The utility closet doesn't exist on this run. We got the library and the dark room and a passageway. Should I just redraw? We should redraw. It's 3 more chances at getting the... Oh my god, where is the utility closet? This is insane. I think we just take the bedroom closet here. We got a silver key. I kind of don't want to use it. Nah, I'm not going to take the conference room right there. That's not a very good spot for it. But I do want to save it for later, just because I want to have more possibilities to get... Oh, look, we got the coin purse. It's the wrong closet, but it is a closet, yeah. It's the utility closet. Okay. We got the utility closet, and now we can go back and we have 2 doors to open from the gymnasium, and there should be... We have a bunch of... We should be okay. We should be okay now. We're taking it. Turn off the power. Dark room, off. Gymnasium, it doesn't really matter. Garage, on. Have you unlocked all the doors in the room that has the 7 locked doors yet? The Great Hall? We haven't unlocked all of them for any reason, but it is still, like... We've gotten all the good stuff out of it. Alright, where am I headed to from here? Hallway, bedroom. Gym should always be off. We've already crafted the gymnasium, though, and we already have the shelter. So we're protected from the gymnasium. Yeah, most doors from now on are likely to be security doors, which I'm hoping for. We should have a lot of them. 6 of our doors should be security doors. This is where our other chest was. 2 dice is pretty good. 2 die. It is just good habits, that's true. I actually only left it on specifically... Check the nook? What nook? What about the nook? Unlocked all of them? You did it for science? Time to raise the allowance? Let's do it. Use die for the ladyship room? We could possibly do that. Do you know if you can get infinite steps with the running shoes in the bedroom? I don't think so. Dark room, commissary, bunk room. It's a good spot for the dark room, honestly. It's another security door over there. I am willing to run back to the utility closet here. I genuinely am, because we have the running shoes. We got the closed exhibit. They're all security doors. This is so funny that we got this. That's fantastic. That's amazing. I love that. Okay, so here's what we need to do then. I think we run back and turn on the power for the dark room. We're at 40 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and we have the running shoes. We're gonna do it. And it's also going through a bedroom, so it's only 7 technically. We're gonna go back and do it. Check the radiation while we're in the security room. There is one gym out there in the shelter. Did you miss anything in these 3 hours today? Yes, actually. Zero, you missed a very large chunk. Unfortunately. But they will be uploaded in episodes. It's just going to be several days from now, over a week from now, you'll get this episode. Yeah, no ladyship, but I mean, we just learned about the ladyship room today, so I kind of don't really care if we miss it. We've got a lot of chances to get that in the future. Hold on. 30 footsteps. Oh, wait. I think long distances for the running shoes is based off of how long you travel without stopping. Is my guess. I'm sure someone already knows the answer, but that's my theory about it. We will check the security terminal real quick. We'll take a step in here. We can sacrifice some. I want to see how many experiments we've triggered for the day and what the radiation level's like. Swanson G. Let's see what our security... Remote terminal access. View active terminals. The shelter is online. It's taking forever to connect us. We gotta be done in 30 minutes here. Radiation monitor. Take a measurement. 7. How many times have we triggered our experiment today? 2 triggers puts us at 7. You've been a subscriber since episode 1 of Blueprints? Hell yeah. I appreciate that. You've been around for a long time. Okay. 2 triggers takes us to 7. I didn't look at the exact number. Does anybody remember what it was? Was it like 7.4 or something? I could check again, but I really don't want to log back in. Can't get rank 9? Why can't I get rank 9? 7.3 is what people are saying. Okay, thank you. That's 3 people that said 7.3, so I'll take that. Why can't we get rank 9? We could get rank 9, easily. We have many chances to get up there, unless you're talking about something else. Oh, from the north. Okay, yeah. Yeah, no, we won't be able to do that. I'm not worried about her ladyship's chambers. Like I said, that's one room, and we just learned about it today. We got way cooler stuff going on. We could still possibly get enough money to go buy that stuff. We'll go to the closed exhibit first. Kind of spooky in here. Oh, it's an allowance box. Oh, that's funny. Is it a broken allowance box, or do I need to find the correct order to push these in? It's a Moragi box. Oh. they need to be gray? They need to be red. What the hell? Okay, hold on. What? I don't want to click too much. Lunch is over. Thanks for streaming this. Have a good night, Dr. Blamo. I appreciate you stopping in and joining us. If I push this button, it turns these red. It seems like you can have a maximum of 6 that are red. Gray seems to slide the yellow ones, and then gray does slide them like one at a time. Oh, can we just do it like that then? Hold on, let me reset. Red turns the adjacent one reds. So, if we go here, and here, try 2 black boxes on either side. Yellow becomes red if red is adjacent. So it needs to be like this, right? Should I make it red? Yeah, let's do it all red. Sorry, I didn't talk about that explanation in my head. I did it in my head and was like, oh, so I just need to move it here and do that. So I apologize. Normally I try to talk about the puzzles as we do them, and that one I was just kind of like, nah. So I apologize for that. Dearest children, the pieces are in place and all rigid cogs have been greased. However, if our ambitious plans are to succeed, we must strike this Tuesday. The routine changing of the guard personnel on the first of each month means the opportunity we have created for ourselves will likely never be so opportune. If we wait even one additional week, the window will be closed. On Tuesday, there will be 3 royal guards stationed at Learson Hall, 2 of which will be wearing black gloves in lieu of the traditional white. We would be wise to sacrifice almost everything to avoid the white-gloved guard, striking only when he takes a recess. The 2 black-gloved guards have been instructed to bind, blind, and gag themselves to spare us the precious extra minutes it would take your group to execute that task on their behalf. However, that also means that once we reach the exhibit, we will truly be on our own. May the black shores guide us, may the black skies shield us, may our fathers be proud of us. In arms, your faithful soldier, Faro. That's some crazy lore. Can we get in there? I want to take the crown. I want the crown. That's mine. Showroom might just become affordable. I know, right? Here's what we're gonna do. I might put this crown on my frog. Whenever we win that thumbnail, I'm gonna put this little I'm gonna crop this and put this crown on top of my frog. It's gonna happen. Just so you're all aware. Now crown while there are guards? You mean, oh, you're like no crown while there are guards? Is that what you're saying? Did they really need a mock room for this? They had to set it up. Burning glass to burn the cardboard guards? That would be really funny if that worked that way, and then we could just run up there and grab it. Coat check. Not a bad spot for the coat check. We could redraw, but, I mean, that crown is probably a fake. Marigold stole the real one, you think? That's fair. Does this mean we need to draft it on a Tuesday? Good point. That's a good solid one. Redraw for more doors? But we have more doors over here. Shouldn't we take our coat check and try to save an item? We could draw one more time, I guess. Because if we get to go north... Oh, we don't. We do. We get the observatory. Okay. Yeah, we'll take the observatory here. Your allowance has been raised. Experiment successful. I wonder where we're at now. Let's check our stars. Are you the evil constellation? No, we're at 13. Clavis, the key, +1. And Southern Cross, rooms with 4 doors are more common today. Redraw, open the security door in the dark room. It will open all doors? What do you mean? It'll unlock them. Does it open them? It said it unlocked them. Well, guess who officially can afford... Guess who can officially afford going to buy all of those things without breaking our piggy bank? I think we're going to take the vault here. I'm okay with spending 3 gems, or the rest of our gems, for this. Yeah, let's do this and then go back to the armory. Let's just buy it all. I hope there's an achievement for buying out the whole armory. That'd be kind of cool. Oh, we have so much money. Beautiful. Anything in here? No, nothing in here we can bother with. The piggy survives. We'll save the piggy for a run that we get the showroom on. No achievement for buying out the armory? Boo. We are running low on steps. Alright, we're done with this side of the house. We're gonna go buy out the armory now, because we're not coming back. So let's buy our Knight Shield first, for 8. Once per day while drafting, you can use the Knight Shields to ignore the effect of the next red room. You may use this to permanently remove the gem cost from one room. Alright, the axe. Can knock the locks off chest and trunks. Tomorrow morning, gain 1 star. We're actually gonna find out if the next thing... We're still sheltered from the chapel. We will find out when we open this door right here. Inside this room. We got a key. It's kind of funny. Is this locked? It's locked. This should unlock it. If the numbers go up in the way that they did for 4 experiments, because we've run it 3 times, so this will be a 4th experiment. Let's see if it unlocks that door for us. Laboratory, furnace, coat check. Laboratory, we can't do it. Let's redraw. East Wing Hall's pretty solid here. You might need to actually take a measurement. That's fair. That actually makes sense. Your allowance has been raised. Experiment successful. Is this door still locked? It is still locked. Okay. Understood. So, we don't have a computer near us, which kinda sucks. Because if we did, we could check it, but we only have 12 steps, which means we're not getting back to a computer anytime soon. Our allowance is at 12. It's right here. We also do have 5 keys, though. I mean, we still have a silver key, too. I mean... Have we made it to the basement yet? Yes, actually, Micro Dog, we've done everything in the basement. We got the library. Do you guys think that the bookshop costs gems? We can't get the lab. We can't get the lab. We don't have any gems. We need gems. We got the wine cellar. I'm gonna take the wine cellar because if we get the bookshop, we have 30 coins on us. And I like the idea to think that the bookshop might cost gems because it's a shop and every shop costs gems. We can request a new book. There's another gem in here. We can't afford the lab though. Everyone's telling me to buy the lab, but we didn't have any gems before going into that room. I know you guys wanted the lab, but we couldn't afford it. We had 0 gems. I'm not taking the cost off the lab. I'm gonna axe off a room. I'm gonna axe off the cost of the cloister if I can. I'll save it for that because the cloister is 3 gems for an amazing room that I would love to use for it. Swimbird. Yeah, let's take Swimbird. Let's just go in order like we said we were going to. And we have a magnifying glass, don't we? No, we don't have a magnifying glass this time. The mace? What about the mace? Everyone's saying the mace. The Morning Star? What about it? It can knock the locks off of chest and trunks. Let's see what we get here. Let's see if we get the bookshop. We didn't, but we did get the laundry room. We also got the drafting studio, which I haven't seen yet. I mean, I know what it is. But I think we're going to take the drafting studio. The laundry room doesn't have power to it. We could get the key and try to draft the archives to read what's in the filing cabinet, but that's a lot. I'll take the drafting studio, honestly. Just to get it in here. So, what can we learn from here? The Great Hall partitioning plan for Sunday, November 15th. It tells you the way the Great Hall is going to be laid out for the next day? Or wait, no, today's the 15th. Wait a second. It tells you for the same day? That's kind of lame. Alright, hold on. We need to read through this. There's a lot to read through here. Alright, the drafting spectrum. It should come as no surprise that the first color that comes to mind when speaking about blueprints is blue. And while it is true most architectural plans and designs are found on blue paper, it is not the only color on which floor plans are drafted. In fact, originally they were not blue at all. Hundreds of years ago, the chemicals used to create floor plans caused coated paper to turn black when exposed to light. This raven hue, perhaps more fitting to the reign of Horus, was decidedly more difficult to affix an architect's revision edits to, and so blue was proposed as an ideal replacement as it had no political ties to any other realms. Excuse me. By the 4th era, all floor plans were being printed on blue paper. Over the years, the fear of political connotation deferred to innovation, and the use of colored prints eventually became popular with engineers and architects. With engineers and architects who used hues as a way to differentiate various types of buildings and rooms. Violet prints, for example, are only used when creating plans for a bedroom, while an orange floor plan will immediately inform a contractor that the print contains designs for a hallway. In this issue of the drafting strategy, we will explore the different features of each type of floor plan and look at the underlying connections that tie each room to its colors. Most violet dreams. The bedroom is often referred to as the heart of the home, and with good reason. It is the place where people can rest during a long day, where they can kick up their feet for a bit and recharge their batteries. Architects always use violet bordered floor plans for bedrooms, and the comforting purple hues encountered while drafting will usually let a wary traveler know they have found a room in which they can rest up. Architects may wish to utilize bedroom strategies if they are the type who love to explore and backtrack frequently. Having an excess of steps usually affords bedrooms enthusiasts the mobility to be more carefree with their plans for the day. Type is bedrooms, the color is violet, and their associated resource is steps. The average number of doors is 1 to 2. They are likely to have extra items, and their synergies are the sleeping mask, the nursery, and the servants' quarters. Next, we have the indoor verdure. Green rooms are a way to bring the outdoors inside and provide a breath of fresh air for the home. The abundance of plant life, rich soil, and natural resources in these spaces makes them extremely appealing for architects who enjoy gardening and open spaces. These floor plans are extremely synergistic, and strategies centered around green will often involve drafting as many of this color as possible. The more green rooms you are able to draft in your house, the more powerful their effects will become. Additionally, these spaces are more likely than other types of rooms to contain piles of dirt for digging. Type is green rooms, their color is green, and their associated resource is gems. The average number of doors for them is 2 to 3. They often have extra items in them. I don't know if likely or often is more common. Probably often is higher up than likely. Synergies, most green rooms, shovel, and the watering can. The orange passage. If the bedroom is the heart of the home, then the hallways are the arteries, serving as the diverging paths that branch out to connect different parts of the house and lead visitors to their intended destination. While these orange corridors are often overlooked as one travels through them, they are a vital component of any house. The numerous doors found in each hall provide the means to add more rooms to your house, and the more hallways you have, the less likely you are to draft yourself into a dead end. Hallway strategies are ideal for the architect who prefers more rooms and flexible options for expansion over pure resources. Their type is hallways, their color is orange, and their associated resource is keys. Average number of doors is 3 to 4. They rarely have extra items in them, and their synergies are the foyer, the lockpicking kit, and the hall pass. Golden trim. Shops are an essential part of any large estate, providing a convenient place for the staff and residents to purchase items without having to leave the property. Including at least one of these floor plans in your house will provide you with an outlet for any coins that are found during the day. Strategies that involve generating lots of gold will usually want to draft multiple shop rooms to expand the range of shopping opportunities. These floor plans are bordered with the shades of gold, enhancing the sense of luxury and refinement in the shopping experience. Whether it's a quick snack or a high-end fashion item, having a well-placed shop within the estate can greatly enhance the quality of life for the entire household. Shops are gold, their associated resources coins, they have an average number of doors, which is 2, extra items is never for free, and their synergies are the coin purse, the coupon book, and the vault. Negative space. Red rooms are a daring addition to any home, providing a small element of danger that can excite and thrill both residents and visitors. While these rooms come with a certain level of risk, they also offer the potential for substantial returns, as they provide as many doors as they do opportunities. Architects who are willing to take the plunge and draft a red room are often rewarded with a unique and striking space that leaves a lasting impression on those who enter. Just like in life, taking risks can be intimidating, but those who dare to venture outside their comfort zone can reap the greatest rewards. Red rooms are obviously red. They are a vexation as their associated resource. They normally have 3 to 4 doors. They seldom have extra items, and they pair well with shelter, tomato soup, and skilled players. Prismatic rooms. You may on rare occasions notice some of the floor plans that have more than one color in their design. These rooms are unique in that they simultaneously share all the characteristics of each type of room associated with those colors. For example, a floor plan with a violet and gold border would be best described as a bedroom shop, while an orange and green one might contain a corridor of greenery and plants. We have that one. The aquarium is a very useful multicolored floor plan as it supports all of the color-based strategies listed in this volume. For example, it can give you bonus steps for having a nursery as well as being unlocked for having a foyer, a red room, and a bedroom paired together. Word from the editor. As we reach the end of the volume of Drafting Strategy, we hope you have found valuable insights and colorful inspiration for your next architectural project. From the purples of our dreams to the reds of our fears, we believe that no ambition for an architect is too brave and no design is too colorful. To achieve our goals, we must delve deep into the spectrum, drawing upon all colors and ideas of daring merit. At the end of the day, color is just another tool. Some wield it to express their own creativity, some hoist it up as a display of their own power. Some use it to calculate great sums, but all of us want to find a color we can call our own. Beautiful. Someone asked me to go back to the shop, right? Someone said go back to the shop page? Is there something you wanted to see specifically, King? King Lars? Magnifying glass would be really useful here for the book. Yeah, I did see that there were some things like on them. Like the pictures and whatnot. Like you could see the gem stuff, the gem flowers right here. I don't know what you would see from the bedroom. That's the bookshop, right? Yes, this is the bookshop. We just haven't seen it yet, but yes, that is a bookshop for sure on the shop pages. All right. Well, for Sunday, November 15th, it's kind of funny that today is Sunday, November 15th, and this is the layout that we got. Oh, this is the study. That's pretty funny, seeing the layout for the study. A very detailed paper model of a safe. What the heck? Why can I click on this? It's a bit odd. We can draft a new room. Alright, well, let's see what room we're going to add. We can add, okay, in the drafting studio, you'll be able to choose a brand new floor plan to permanently add to your draft pool. Permanent changes do not reset each day. The clock tower, tomorrow you will start with 1 key for each clock room you draft today. Okay. The dormitory, each time you enter a dormitory after drafting a sketch room, draw or gain 10 steps. The kennel, each time you dig in a room, unlock all the doors in that room. I kind of want to take the kennel because it just seems fun, and I've never had the kennel before. It's also a room that connects to other rooms, and these are dead ends. I say we take the kennel. With the hallways, the clock tower is OP. That's fair, but we'll I'm gonna take the kennel just because I think it'd be fun. Home to several of Sinclair's hunting companions. It can be assumed these friendly hounds have been anxious to meet their new master. Add this floor plan to your draft pool. Let's take the next one and just read it. These small sleeping quarters, devoid of frills and distractions, are ideal for the student, scholars, or Dinsian of Academy who wish to focus on their studies without interruption. Study and sleep, rinse and repeat. Access to Mount Holly's clock tower has always been heavily restricted. Time is sacred, and any tampering of the estate's governing timepiece has never been risked. Okay. I want to take the kennel because there's dogs, and that's fun for me. I do apologize for anyone that wants something else. I have to take the kennel. You successfully added the kennel to your drafting pool. Day 1, Saturday, November 7th. And today's the 15th, which is Sunday. I took a screenshot of that. Yeah, I wish we had the magnifying glass. It would probably give us some cool info about stuff. Yeah, we'll add them all over time. Okay, well, I very much so need to end this run pretty soon here. So we're going to head back to the dark room. It's the last room that we can craft from, and we're going to see what we can draft up over there. Now, someone said open the directory, and we can use the axe on something. But we have to choose a room that we've seen, right? And then we could axe it. So let's go draft this other room up first. Huh. Interesting. We can't even take the cloister. I know, you're talking about axing the price from the cloister. Yeah. Is there any reason to craft anything in particular here? There was no reason for that. Yeah, it's the end of the run. In my head, I was like, didn't we try to dig up something? But then I realized we didn't even have a shovel. So here's what we need to do. The cloister, I'm on board with cutting the cloister's price. Because here's the thing, the passageway for 2 gems is not an unreasonable cost. I do not mind spending it. By the time we get the cloister, we're usually struggling for gems, and it's a fantastic room that gives us more allowance. It's a 4-door, and it's a green room. And it has dig spots. So I'm going to take and chop out the cloister here. I just think it's a solid, good choice for the way I play the game. And it's one of the most expensive rooms there is. What about the courtyard? The courtyard being 1 gem for having unlocked doors is perfectly fine by me. Cost axed. The cloister is free. Cloister! Alright, let's go in here. What do we got in here? Nothing? Nothing. Okay. Well, we don't have enough steps to get anywhere that matters. Okay, so what else do we have here? Our allowance is 12. Oh, I guess we could have tried to get back to a computer. Nope, that's not going to happen. There's no way we could get back to a computer. We're too far out. Why what? Unfortunate. That's the end of the run. You know what's crazy? We might have actually been able to get another full 45 room challenge. Last act, donate to the chapel. We can't, we're protected because of the shelter. So at least we know, though, 4 triggers is probably above 12. We'll be able to check that another day. But we are sheltered from the chapel, so I think we just call it a day here. We bought out the full armory, too. We have 12 allowance. We also have the Morning Star. And the Knight's Shield. I hope this is permanent. It doesn't seem like it's gonna be, though. Because it doesn't say the word permanent. Everything that says permanent stays. This is in our inventory. Our inventory resets every day, so it's a shame. But at least we got to experiment with it. If you run through the shoes of the tunnel, you might be able to get to a computer. We do have 4 steps. We would go dark room, gym, courtyard, tunnel, bedroom, hallway, nook, hallway, security. Fuck it, let's go. Dark room. Gymnasium. Don't you dare. Trigger the shoes. Trigger the shoes. We triggered the shoes. Trigger the shoes again. No. We almost made it to the bedroom. No. Yes. It works. That's crazy. We can't make it, though. Now it's gone. Go back in the bedroom. Haha. We're not over yet. And just like that, our run has ended. Psych! No, it hasn't. We're getting right back into the run. Maybe we should go back. Maybe it's time to go. Just kidding. We're never ending our run. We're going to be in this run forever. Okay. I really do need to go. I gotta leave. Rare bedroom W. I'll call it a day. We'll call it a day. We'll end it in the bedroom. We'll take our rest here. Talk about a hell of an episode. Talk about a hell of a stream today. Mount Holly, the Garden Chateau of Tomorrow. 4 green rooms, 5 tomorrow rooms. Total rooms, we had 43. We made it to rank 9. We took 123 steps. We found 8 items and 5 new rooms. And our outer room was the shelter, which did pretty well for us in the end. But yeah, that's going to be it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed that one, and I will see you in the next one. See ya! Alright guys, I gotta be quick with this one. I can't drag it out too long. Gotta see if you keep the stuff. Alright, we'll see if we keep the stuff. I won't leave you guys on a cliffhanger. But it's time to go, so I'm saying my goodbyes now. Thank you for all of you for being here for the stream. I hope you guys have a good Friday evening for the rest of everything else. I will be streaming tomorrow, starting at noon, Pacific Standard Time. So with that, I hope you guys have a great rest of your evenings. We didn't keep it. It's gone. It's gone! Ambition of the Pawn, though, is still there. It's Saturday already? That's true. It probably is for some of you guys. We can actually... I'm going to Alt F4, because I like being at the main menu for that. But anyways, thank you guys very much for joining the stream. I'll see you guys tomorrow for a bit of a longer stream, I hope. Probably 12 to maybe dinner time. We'll see. We'll see what happens there. But yeah, as always, this has been a blast, and it's been going so well, so I cannot wait to see you guys tomorrow, and we'll see what we can get accomplished. I'm going to let you go. I'm going to let you know, real quick, last thing. We will be playing Outer Wilds tomorrow, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to play a run of Blueprints. A day of Blueprints. Then I'm going to play maybe an hour or 2 of Outer Wilds. Then we're going to go back to Blueprints. I'm going to sandwich it in just so we get a nice break. Just giving you guys a heads up for tomorrow. Hopefully everyone will stick around. But if not, so be it. Alrighty guys. You guys have a good one. See ya.